look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between. I'm going to rock a 3-minute block of ads here to get rid of any re-roll ads for incoming viewers. Your patience, as always, is appreciated, and we will get started right after these messages.
Let's look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. I'm trying to get to sleep. Playing with that.
Most disturbing.
It's Friday night, isn't it? It's one of those times, or Saturday morning, depending on where you are in the world, especially if you are a particular toxic bird who is also a streamer and is also super awesome. Hi. Good evening. Happy Friday evening to you. It is your guy, Manic Socratic here, joined by my dear, sweet, and faithful moderators, Gravebook and the Navigator Bowman. Gravebook can also be found moderating the channel of one Drac Tactics, the king of all that is spooky. and loves Castlevania all the same. Navigator Bowman does stream as well. Make sure to drop him a follow. It is wonderful, wonderful to have you here tonight. Some of you who are a bit more observant may have noticed a few things that are a little bit shuffled around. It's because yeah, boy got his first ever sponsorship, so I have agreed to spend a stream a month at the very least, making sure that I give a shout out to my dudes at the Gaming Zone, but more on that later. Love for Girl Tricks for coming in hot. Right on her heels is Irish Banshee 23, Yuga2, who seemingly got to be good bros in my Discord with Famijack. What's going on, Yuga2? Itty Bitty Ruby, the ittiest, the bittiest, the rubiest. You are here and I love you. Thank you so much. Gravebook, of course. Nerdy Minish in the house as well. Coming in with the asexual pride. Always gotta give out some love for that. Then Jack Attack renewing his subscription. Thank you for that. It means a lot, Jack Attack. Give him a follow as well. Gotta make sure to give the proper shout out. To Jack Attack. He was playing some Super Mario Odyssey earlier today, and he was discovering some things for the first time, and it's so cool seeing someone in that discovery phase of a game, especially one that's as cool as Super Mario Odyssey. Oh man, Navigator breakdancing in here to some of those Jet Set Radio tunes I was playing. Phoenix Pearl, que hermosa. What's going on here? And Happy Chino rolling in hot here right at the ground floor. Good to see you, Happy Chino. Happy every time. Always exploring the mind and feelings and doing very good jobs at it. I'm grateful for all the energy you put forth in your streams, Happy Chino. Very good to have you all here. And Merc Doty just snuck in too. Sup, Merc Doty. Glad to have you all here. It's been a week, y'all. It has been a week, and I'm happy to be able to be here to game with you. Smooth me. I have no idea what you're talking about, Phoenix Pearl. Nothing at all. Was there a shout out for Phoenix Pearl as well? There probably was. Yes, she was playing some retro. I think you were playing some Monster Boy, Monster World, whatever that old Sega game is. But yeah, also saw her hanging out in Chinese Hulk stream where he was playing Chakan the Forever Man, one of the cult classics of the Sega Genesis. It was a good time. Wonder Boy 3, that's right. Twitch says Happy Chino's talking too much. I don't think so. There are definitely bigger chatterbugs out there. Maybe not even myself included. You know, there are times where I definitely won't shut up, but I try to make sure that when I speak, it is a little bit purposeful, and you guys deserve that. Might as well shout out Chinese Hulk as well. Chinese Hulk is a good dude. Always loves the way that he rocks retro. A little bit less methodical than how I do it, but nevertheless embraces all these crazy games head on. One of my favorite games I saw him playing recently was the port of Strider for the NES. They broke the game down and rebuilt it completely for the NES. It barely resembled its arcade counterpart. It's so crazy. And I'm always happy to shout out other streamers. Merc Doty, still in quarantine, feeling about 20% better. Well, let's get that up to 100% better, my dude. You deserve to feel your best. And Yuga2, y'all just wait till you have caffeine in your system. Yuga2, what is your preferred caffeine source? Are you an energy drink guy, a coffee guy? What is your poison? Let me know. And I gotta shout you out, Phoenix Pearl. Your stream, you make everyone feel like you're sitting in your living room whenever we're in your stream. It is the correct balance of a just chatting stream and a gaming stream. I don't know how you do it. It's like magic every time. Give Phoenix Pearl some love. I suspect after she gets some sleep, she'll probably be streaming on her Saturday evening as well, which will probably be somewhere around 12 noon Pacific for those of us over here in the Americas. Happy Chino, when I bought the Strider 2 on PlayStation, the disc labels are backwards. Oh, that's amazing. I love seeing printing errors like that. I almost wonder if that makes it valuable. If there's an entire batch of Striders out there that's bad. DJ Gigabit! Howdy, y'all. You're my math study group tonight. Hope everyone knows how to factor. Oh boy, we love factors, even though we forgot completely how to do them. Good to have you on board, DJ Gigabit. I hope to distract you from the pain of relearning math. You can do mostly jams with a Starbucks double shot espresso with light cream, but sometimes down a Mega Monster or a triple shot. Ooh, I've heard good things about that triple shot. Really good things. Wouldn't be surprised if the Striders were all like that. I mean, quality control for video games in the 90s was a little bit weird. It's kind of a miracle that all those games came out the door as relatively bug-free as they were. And oh my goodness. Wolfie, what's going on, Wolfie? Good to see you too. Oh man, we got Phoenix and we got Wolfie. We've got a worldwide presentation here. Oh my god. I'm so flattered. Wolfenlaw, big love to Wolfenlaw, is famously known as Phoenix Pearl's moderator, but so much more. Delightful human being. Happy to have that. Starbucks 250, Monster 300. Oh yeah, that 300 milligram caffeine crash, there's nothing like it. It just goes straight to the brain, pops the eyes open like crazy. And I'm nice, Phoenix Pearl. I am nice because you are even nicer than me, so don't even worry about that. Nerdy Minish took some meds. You're tired, but must be supportive. Mini Nugget. Oh, you're so sweet, Nerdy Minish. I'm so happy that you're flourishing in all of your artistic creations and all that too. It's so good that you're finding all these ways to express yourself and all that. My Bro Navigator redeemed some channel points to get to page 500 here in Console Wars. Phoenix Pearl gifting the tier 1 sub. Let's giving Wolfie the gift sub. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, me and DJ Gigabit, for those of you who don't know, me and DJ Gigabit go back at least 15 years. So know that we are the tightest of homies. And if I had more fingers and if I could make them go tighter, then I would. So I'm gonna get this page 500 reading out of the way, and then I want to make sure that I do right by the fine folks at the Gaming Zone who sponsored me, and I even have a magic button there to let them know that yes, I've got all of their links lined up and ready to go. In addition to, of course, what's above my head. So it is really cool to see a Latino-run business flourishing as well as it does. But let's see here. Let's go all the way to 500. Come on, move pages. You can do it. Okay, page 500 takes place in the middle of a chapter called Roses Are Red in a section called The Tortoise and the Hare. So let's get these 3 pages. Let's get these 3 pages going. Oh, that's actually interesting. It seems like there's a kind of a preamble to this because I've turned to page 500 and I see a bunch of text in a different font. So clearly it needs some prefacing. Story time for me is a good way to end a 13-hour workday while packing. Zeke with the Phoenix Pearl lurk. If you got a lurk, Zeke, that's fine. I'm glad you showed up at all. Appreciate you always. Lovely Zeke is the glue that holds so many of these communities together. Appreciate you so much, Zeke. Zeke, baby. So, let's see. Yeah, I have to make sure that some context is going on here. So let me knock down the music a little more just to make sure that I can be heard. Yeah, the Halloween versions of Phoenix Pearl's emotes are so great. I'm loving them. I can't wait to see what Christmas looks like. But yeah, lurking under a pumpkin piece, and then she grew fangs and the classic slicked back Dracula hair. The story was as wonderful as the cover indicated, but it was something at the very end of the story that caught his attention. After all the pages of gushing about Sega, Sonic, Kalinsky, and Nakayama, there was an article written by Neil Gross and Robert D. Hoff after a recent interview they had conducted with Nintendo's Hiroshi Yamauchi. The article itself wasn't all that interesting, but what was interesting was that although it appeared in Business Week and would be read by millions, it seemed as if it were written exclusively for Yamauchi's son-in-law. After months of being bloodied by Sega Enterprises Limited in North America, Nintendo Corporation President Hiroshi Yamauchi is taking off the gloves. In a talk with Business Week at his Spartan headquarters in Kyoto, Yamauchi revealed a plan to recoup market share. Many details remain vague, but the stern 66-year-old patriarch of Japan's biggest game company made one thing clear. He'll make big change in the way Nintendo manages its US operations, promotes its products, and develops its games. His first priority is fixing the disaster in the US market, where Nintendo's share of the 16-bit market plummeted from 60% at the end of 1992 to 37% a year later, according to Goldman Sachs and Company. With surprising candor, Yamauchi lays part of the blame on his son-in-law, Nintendo of America president Minoru Arakawa. When Sega started running comparative ads in 1990, Nintendo failed to respond. In effect, says Yamauchi, Arakawa allowed Sega to brand our games as children's toys. It was a serious mistake. Yamauchi expects Arakawa to change his style and hand more responsibility to senior American staffers. I'm giving him another chance, says the president, but even in Japan, if results don't improve, you can't stay in a job. Informed of those comments, Arakawa issued a statement promising that 1994 will be the most aggressive marketing year Nintendo of America has ever seen. What stopped Yamauchi from acting sooner is that the US unit did so well under Arakawa's early stewardship. From 1987 to 1991, Nintendo's exports in the US grew eightfold. Americans have snapped up over 65 million Nintendo game machines since they went on sale in 1985, but growth has slowed in the past year and profits are falling. Thanks for continuing your Prime sub with me, Nuxie, my homeboy in Washington. Another Canadian fueling the love for my stream. Big words, Nilsson thought as he finished, but he had trouble imaging that Nintendo would actually do anything different. I'm guessing that may have been the word imagining as well. Could have gone either way. Had trouble imagining that Nintendo would do anything different. Yamauchi might be upset, but it wasn't like he was going to fire his son-in-law. Nilsson was correct. Minoru Arakawa would not be fired, but Yamauchi did end up firing a warning shot at his son-in-law. Days after the interview, Howard Lincoln received a call from Yamauchi and was informed that he was Nintendo of America's new chairman, making him co-manager of Nintendo of America with Arakawa. It was just a title, and Lincoln had always been steering the ship right there with Arakawa. But it meant that for the first time in years, Nintendo was willing to change, and that was significant. A couple of months later, Perrin Kaplan was in San Francisco to visit Silicon Graphics and discuss ways to position Project Reality. She was joined there by Don Verriu, a former news director. He had won the 1988 Edward R. Murrow Award for the best local news operation in the country, who had transitioned into public relations and had been working with Nintendo of America since 1991. He was a lover of telling stories, a man who knew how to combine big ideas with small anecdotes, and as a result of this passion and talent, he had earned Nintendo's trust and was often involved in the company's big picture messaging. He was also usually the one who worked with Peter Main and Howard Lincoln to craft their speeches for press conferences, analyst meetings, and the CES shows. I'm sure that Perrin already has at least 1 million golden ideas, Verriu explained to the guys at SGI, but I think something we should keep in the back of our minds throughout is the cautionary tale of 3DO. The 32-bit 3DO console had only been out for a few months, but it had failed so badly that it already felt like a thing of the past. A large part of the failure was the system's ridiculous price tag, $699. But another part was the way that it had marketed so heavily as the technological answer to everything that nobody thought of it. Weird phrasing here. But another part was that it had been marketed so heavily as the technological answer to everything that nobody thought of it when it came to specific anything. It was a video game system, a movie player, a CD-ROM device, but nobody thought of it as the video game system, the movie player, or the CD-ROM device. Even more important than taking it as a lesson in the value of specificity, Nintendo interpreted the failure of the 3DO as proof that consumers need more than just technology. For years, Sega had been goading Nintendo into entering a technological arms race, and although they had thus far resisted, there was always that temptation to consider the what-ifs. But after 3DO, Nintendo felt even more confident in their longer-term, higher-quality strategy, particularly when it came to demonstrating patience with Project Reality. As Kaplan and Verriu started discussing the broad strokes of the messaging behind Nintendo's new console, a secretary from SGI interrupted them with an urgent message. "Howard needs to speak with you immediately," she advised Kaplan, who went outside to take the call. Minutes later, she returned, looking half astonished, half petrified. "You're not going to believe what Howard wants to do." "Probably not," Verriu replied, "but now, curious to find out." "How do you feel about poetry?" Kaplan asked, still with that peculiar look on her face, "particularly poems that rhyme?" "Uh-oh," Verriu replied, now sporting the same expression as Kaplan. Earlier that morning, Howard Lincoln had come across a quote from Tom Kalinske in which he claimed to be amazed that Nintendo would so irresponsibly drag retailers and the entire video game industry through the mud in their efforts to slow down our momentum. Lincoln was stunned by the quote. It represented exactly how he felt, except about Sega. They were the ones who had caused this whole mess and threatened to ruin the industry with their blatant disregard for integrity. Not only was Kalinski's quote patently ridiculous, but the timing of it was almost as offensive. About 6 weeks earlier, Sega, Nintendo, and the industry's other major players had come to an agreement to set up a national ratings board, which would later become the Entertainment Software Ratings Board, the ESRB. Dr. Arthur Pober would head the effort and work to get the operation up and running by the end of the year. To supervise the ratings board and also usher the industry into maturity, Kalinski had played a vital role in creating the Interactive Digital Software Association, the IDSA. Accomplishing both of those things in such a short period of time was no small task, but it had the desired effect of impressing Senator Lieberman and the other representatives. So following the second round of hearings in March, the politicians decided to give the video game industry the autonomy to regulate itself. There was no doubt that Kalinski deserved a significant amount of credit for rallying the industry, but so did Lincoln. Pulling this off required unity, compromise, and string pulling on the part of both leaders, but they had gotten it done and managed to save their respective companies from the clutches of Congress. Lincoln harbored no illusions, they were now friends, nor did he believe that Sega and Nintendo would ever blissfully hold hands and waltz into the next generation of video games. But come on, for Kalinski to say what he'd said, and to say it so soon, give me a break. When are you going to read us the Rock of Gibraltar? I'm dying to hear you describing Gustavo. Now, see, Nux, I was just making stuff up. If you expect me to actually read things, I think you've come to the wrong place. You get to keep debating getting food. Most places close 9:30. Not sure what fast food you're feeling. And yeah, I'm with DJ Gigabit. Go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell will always scratch the itch. It is somehow the universal thing that when no cravings make sense, Taco Bell goes in and does the right thing. I actually really love that passage. That was a very wise page choice, Navigator. Not sure if that was intended or not, but it truly was good. Taco Bell needs to bring back the chicken enchilada grilled stuffed burrito. See, Nuxa is the only one who can type CEGSB and know exactly that I would know what was being implied there. Gravebook wants Taco Bell so bad. And spaghetti sounds good. Gonna have to be fast food. There should be, given where you live, Yuga2, some sort of independent Mexican joint. You should be able to score some tacos. Good burrito as well. Too bad y'all don't got bodegas. Indeed, I would love to be able to walk down to a bodega. There's a couple Mexican joints around here, some carnicerias that are, they're like a bodega, but there's nothing like what New York has. Nothing ever will be. And Irish Banshee, that book is not almost done. It's just always, whenever someone redeems the points, I go for the random page as selected. Grumpy! Definitely gonna eat a huge bowl of spaghetti next time Manic reads to me. Aw, thank you, Grumpy. I will be your spaghetti buddy. And yeah, Gravebook, you're good on groceries. Okay, everyone, so this is definitely the time for what I'll call the sponsored segment. I want to give some love to the dudes at The Gaming Zone. Head to their website, thegamingzone.bigcartel.com, where you can grab not all of the goodies they have in store, because that would be, well, that would be a very tough logistical issue. But you can grab t-shirts, mystery bags filled with various things, including video games, and other really cool stuff like faces for your controllers, keychains. They have some really high quality art going into some of the things they have. Definitely give them a look, because just because they are based here in Arizona doesn't mean that you can't pick up a few goodies for yourself. But, you know, if you are here in Arizona, you can pick up their stuff from their store. So earlier this week, they sent me this delightful box, which I have had the patience to keep sealed. Yep, sealed on both sides. No trickery here. It is still one whole box here. So I'm going to slice this open for the very first time to see what the fellas at the awesome Latino-owned Gaming Zone have bequeathed upon me for this month's sponsored stream. Too much popcorn? Is it a certain flavor, or are we just talking regular buttered popcorn, Grumpy? Okay. Ooh, this looks legit here. So I'm gonna go for the t-shirt first. Looks like they got me their red t-shirt, but I really want the other t-shirt design. Really good bag going on here. I am into it. Let's open this up and unfold it. shall we? Bequeathed Panic Sloth. What is happening, Panic Sloth? I hope you're well. Happy Friday evening to you. I hope you and the children and the puppy are doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I know your life is absolutely bonkers, so thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. So, naturally, a business card for the Gaming Zone. Buy, sell, trade, and play. 930 West Broadway Road, Suite 15, Tempe, Arizona, 85282. And here on the back, we have games from retro to next-gen systems. Come play on our 25-cent arcades, and you can also just pay $10 and play unlimited in their arcade. Innovative Game Lounge, and by Game Lounge, they actually hold tournaments, and you can bring your own console and hook it up to their TVs and do what you want while you're in there. They've done a lot of. They've actually done a few streams themselves as well. Oh my God, Phoenix Pearl. Spending so many points after this segment here. I'll get you your boo hat. Promise. Video game tournaments, birthday parties, cash for video games and consoles. So, naturally befitting of a stream like mine, one of their primary shirts, Retro Never Dies, ever. There's always the opportunity to be able to drop in another coin and continue. So I'm probably gonna rock this on some certain future stream. Excuse me, mister, I have enough points to do things twice. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the mystery bag, and it looks like they have straight up have a stencil, and they spray painted it, which I'm totally loving, and they exploited the color of the bag to make it the perfect Mario situation. So let's see what's in here. And yeah, if you head over to the Gaming Zone's website, they have another variant of the Retro Never Dies shirt that's even better. And I think I'm gonna pony up some cash and buy that one myself because it looks super cool. So there's candy, there's games, and a movie and such. So I'm just gonna go top to bottom here. So it looks like we have some Deadpool chimichanga candy, I'm assuming. Oh my God. Or unless this is possibly a toy. Includes figure, accessory, and 2 stickers. Oh, this is a toy. Let's crank this open and see what we're dealing with here. It's a surprise. Es un sorpresa. Chimichangas para todos. Oh my God, Combat King? Really? Combat King is bringing the house with me. What is going on, Combat King and Raiders? It was cool hanging out with you guys earlier today. Dark Tanka, thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Oh, Porinog, how's it going? Combat King, you were cranking on some very rare, very expensive games, continuing your Gallivant, speedrunning all of the Mortal Kombat games. Porinog, thanks for the follow. One Up John, what's going on? Pomcast, Chibi Fan, hello there. Hope everyone is doing well. Thanks for coming in. Combat King, thank you as always for trusting your community with me. I am currently in the middle, but legends never die. Well, that's just appropriate because of how this t-shirt I just got, Retro Never Dies. So much love. I love it, you guys. Retro Never Dies. I am in the middle of a sponsored segment for the Gaming Zone of Tempe and Gilbert, Arizona. You can head over to their various websites. Their web links right there, thegamingzone.bigcartel.com, and go check out their wares. They sling a lot of stuff. I'm in the middle of opening up this handy dandy mystery bag from the Gaming Zone, and first and foremost, the Deadpool chimichanga has been freed from its bag right here, and I'm about to see what exactly is hiding inside this foil wrapped chimichanga. It looks like I stream retro, maybe. Yeah, I am indeed. I am the crazy leftist. Yes, I cannot hide that aspect of myself. So I will, however, I will keep politics out of my stream, but beware, if you find me in other places around the internet, I don't hold back. But this is a safe place here. Yes, somebody did say Deadpool. I stream Zelda? Okay, so the chimichanga has been opened, and Okay, now I have 3 things here. I almost don't want to open this. This is cool. Okay, it looks like this little packet has some stickers in it. Yeah, tonight is Majora's Mask, so we get to have a good time here. All right, these 2 stickers are what's going on here. Deadpool dog, and then Deadpool doing his chimichanga thing. So that is excellent. All right, next up, it feels like I've got some minifigs and stuff in here. So let's pop into this little slit here and see what I'm getting. Oh, looks like we've got a blue variant, apparently, and that seems like there's perhaps a chimichanga or a slice of pie or Chicago deep dish on his blade right there. That's pretty nice. Yep, we are here for all the games. Yeah, we are here for all the games. There's a time and a place for some of those discussions, but during stream while we're enjoying the games is not it. So totally fair warning. Yeah, it really did look like Chicago deep dish. I mean, I am fat, so it's only right that I use one of the heaviest foods ever to be able to convey whatever that was on his blade. So this last little packet here, oh, looks like I've got, huh? Okay. I guess they fit together like that, but this is also like kind of a ring of another tinier version of that blue Deadpool. And this looks like I'm guessing a chef's hat for some other figure. I guess that's about all I can gather of that little Deadpool exclusive goodies right there. Giordano's for the win. I'm in on that, but the Chicago deep dish discourse is starting to heat up. Oh my. Uh-oh. There's a bonking. Well, I guess a bonk happened. So I'm gonna trust my my mod's judgment. Okay, now we've got a CD wallet that happens to have my unlimited arcade pass. That's gonna be super cool whenever I can get to their arcade. And then we got some. Looks like we got some more stickers here. We have a Pikachu. Oh my. Okay, great book. We'll talk about that later. Then it looks like we've got some good street hands here. And we've got I'm not up on my anime. If someone can make out that blurry mess of a character, please tell me. Barry, what's going on? And then we've got Santa Donald. I believe Santa Donald is like nearly a religious icon in Sweden. And now we're getting to the I can feel a game and a DVD in here, so I'm gonna pull out what I believe to be the game first. Yep, a Nintendo Switch game. Looks like I've got the Trine Ultimate Collection. I've never even heard of this series, but includes 4 amazing puzzle platforming adventures along with the Art of Trine 4, digital art book, complete Trine series soundtrack, Trine 4 world map, and reversible box art. All right, if anyone is familiar with the Trine series, please educate me. Please do. Yeah, and as for the included movie, Kiss of the Damned. Her Love Will Never Die. One of the best vampire films, apparently. Who's even in this? Oh, Milo Ventimiglia? Yes. Roxanne. He's like the... Oh, Michael Rappaport. Okay, those are the only 2 names that I recognize from this movie, so... All right, that concludes the mystery bag. That mystery bag was super neat with all these stickers and whatnot, and I'm gonna have to see what's up with this. It's nice having another physical copy of a Nintendo Switch game, and I hope for my dudes who run the Gaming Zone, they pinky promised me on Instagram that I would that they would pop in and view. So I hope. So I hope all did well. Hope I did you proud, and thank you all for going through with this. I can't wait for next month's box, and I will definitely be rocking the t-shirt as well. Oh yeah, beer and Red Dead. Heck yeah, Combat King. Go enjoy it. Go chill. You've had a heck of a day on streaming, so you deserve the relaxation for sure. Okay. Making sure to clear my work area. Oh, gotta wake up the hubs. Oh, Palmcast, looks like you made an instant new best friend. And yeah, Chibi fan, it's okay if you can't answer for whoever that might have been. Yeah, glad to have you here, Barry. You came in the middle of my first ever sponsored segment for the gaming zone of Tempe and Gilbert, Arizona. So there's the one last shot of the links. Thanks one last time to the dudes who run the gaming zone. I appreciate being part of your sponsorship program. Let's keep it going. And oh, it got doubled up with a timer, I guess, because I swear I only pressed that button once. Irish Banshee is a wonderful lady. Definitely always appreciative of her energy. Shares a lot of really cool art. So yeah, if you've got those Irish origins, explore them together. How you doing, Barry? I hope your health is getting better. I know you've had a heck of a rough time, but you're still cranking the Ring Fit. You're still doing a bunch of other stuff too. So, what about? What else? Oh, that's right. Well, I'm about to get to the game. So, but Phoenix Pearl needs a hat change. She wanted Boo Hat. Just like that. Irish jeans, Irish sarcasm, and Irish wit. And the tiny voice as well. Well, tiny voice to go along with the game so that I can come over here and activate the timer. There we go, 3 minutes of that.
It's a spoopy hat. Let's go. Your tiny voice is Stitch, Irish Banshee. That's good to hear. Wolfing now, enjoying my emotes so far. Loving it. Phoenix Pearl, best way to spend her points. Well, I'm so glad you're enjoying the way that you spend your points. So, a long time ago, where we left off, I got myself all the way nearly to the entrance of the Woodfall Temple. So, it's time to play the Deku Pipes and enter the temple. We get to start in a temple. Spooky and dangerous. No regrets in following me. Oh my goodness. Podcast, I am pleased. I am flattered. Thank you. And who doesn't love Stitch? Honestly, Stitch is the best. I could possibly emulate Stitch. Stitch is like a variant of my tiny voice. So, anywho, let's go fire up the safe file and let's go invade a freaking temple, y'all. 8:03 p.m. on the first day. Oh yeah, that rumble pack is feeling good. Ye who hold the sacred sword, ye have returned to the appointed spot. If you wish to interrupt your adventure, game again, speak to me, the one that you have marked to prove your encounter. Alright, Atrina. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind. Tiny voice always makes Robert Headley mute the audio. You know what? I don't blame you one bit. It can be grating, and it can be just creepy. Oh, wrong direction. Derp, derp. That's right. And we are one hell of a dysfunctional family. Yugi-2 has already pulled out his katana. I'm only 45 minutes into stream, and Yugi-2 has already pulled out his katana. What the hell?
Oh.
There we go. Chibi fan can't do tiny voices like this. Can do deeper and lower voices more. Oh. Also use Stitch voice to do Golem. That is also possible. Yes, indeedy. I already played the song. I already lived it out. Now, I really do not like this crossing here because it's almost pixel perfect. You get, like, your flight path is just barely enough to get you to the edge right here. It's super, that's scary every time, you guys. Welcome to Woodfall Temple, a place that is not creepy at all. And I had to figure out how to get all of the fairies. Oh no! Come down here where those creepy black things with... Oh no! Ah!
Oh my goodness. Keep those furry things away from me. Whew. My throat will remember that. Bye-bye, tiny voice. I hope you had fun with that Phoenix Pearl. Whatever it does for you, may it last all day. Navigator, after you injured your vocal cords in 2013, voices get real difficult. Oof. You know, you perform pretty well in spite of that. How did you manage to hurt your vocal cords, dude? I never even knew that was a problem because you definitely have a pretty smooth vocal situation, but I imagine like some of the more complex distortions of the throat can be a problem.
Phoenix Pearl likes to spice things up.
Don't be timid, children. Hang out with Tiny Mannequin, play Nintendo games.
That's good to hear. I'm glad that I seem like a good video game companion, even though I'm all about the single-player experiences. Oh, projecting your voice in a cafeteria full of loud-ass middle schoolers. Oh yeah, middle schoolers are terrible. They're the absolute worst. Out of all of my schooling, it's definitely middle school that was on the more traumatic side. Things really leveled out nicely in high school. And there's just another stray fairy. I think there are like 20 in here, so I hope I catch them all. Middle school, kind of savage. See, I'm glad that middle school is savage, like across the world. So when you're that nice ripe age range of 11, 12, 13, there's just seems like it spans cultures and geography. Teenagers scare the living hell out of you, Panic Sloth. Well, Panic Sloth, you're gonna happen to have your own teenagers to contend with. Just a fair warning. Teenagers are in your future, whether you like it or not. We can all admit middle school sucked. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing redeeming about the middle school experience. Nothing whatsoever. But that's okay. Yeah, because we're all going through this particular kind of like personal trauma with like our own personal body development, and then we start taking out those frustrations on each other. It's just bad all around. It truly is. Give me a heart, or maybe I can... Okay, good. One heart is good. They're already almost bigger than you at 8 and 6. Well, Panic Sloth, you are tiny. You get to talk for 10 hours nonstop, especially when excited. That makes sense. Hopefully Famajack wakes up smoothly, Irish Banshee. Ah, that stench. This place stinks just like that poison swamp. Indeed it does. And yes, I took some suggestions to heart from last week, and we are no longer on S-Video. We are playing in glorious RGB here. Not sacrificing video quality here for sure. Got a SCART cable coming out of my N64 and rocking it. Navigator, living dangerously. I had home economics in middle school for me too. We had this entire gigantic classroom that was basically like a makeshift kitchen and living room kind of situation. And it was really nice because, like, you know, middle schoolers are, if nothing else, they are hungry as shit. So and we'd have lunch, and then like 2 class periods later, we had this nice home ec situation where we do stuff like cook macaroni and cheese. So we had the basic operations of a stove. Ocarina of Time, the only Zelda game ever good at. Never played this one. Tried the original NES games. Wanted to put my head through a brick wall. You know what, Chibi fan? You're not wrong about the NES Zeldas. Because the NES Zeldas are... Well, if you want to try to going at the NES Zeldas without a guide, they are absolutely savage, and no one can fault you one bit for having problems with them. Original Legend of Zelda, like, it was, in the grand scheme of things, it was a pretty small map, so it was pretty livable to just, you know, chart it out for yourself. But Zelda 2 was absolutely nightmarish, without question. Zelda 2, I finally, last summer, went and humbled myself. I pulled out a guide, and I started playing Zelda 2, and it turns out, if you play it while guided, it's not that bad of a game. Oh, just a bad game. Ooh. I don't know what's going on, but my rumble pack is activating in this very spot. Follow the recipe, season your food, have sharp knives. Yes. Definitely have a good knife, because a good knife will be the foundation of a lot of good things for doing kitchen stuff. Excellent Kai on a Raspberry Pi. Oh, baby, how nerdy is that? Excellent Kai? Would Excellent Kai be... Would that be for your Xbox, I guess? I don't think I've messed with Excellent Kai before. Taste as you go. Don't use the same spoon as if you're feeding others. Oh, Auntie Burry is laying down the big knowledge here. Also works for PS2. Oh, now I see what's going on. The rumble pack helped me to detect where exactly the chest was going to spawn. Okay, that was nice. Way more garlic and salt than what a recipe calls for. Well, Burry, you and your love for all things pungent kind of always lean you that way. The queen of feta cheese and whatnot. But it's a good stench. It's always a good stench. I'm trying to see how much I can actually remember of this damn dungeon. Oh, wow. That's really crazy navigating. Obsessed with black pepper. Probably the... Hey, you know what? Black pepper imparts an important taste to a lot of foods. Scrambled eggs are not complete without a dash of black pepper. So you're not wrong at all on what you're going for, Robert Headley. Oh, controller's rumbling again. Let's see, what did I miss already? Auto shop and other life skills should be mandatory. Totally. I feel like it feels like it should be mandatory that if you can't, it's just kind of rude that we were all ejected from high school without the ability to change a tire. That kind of stuff is mandatory. Because there will be, no matter who you are, no matter how well prepared you think you are, you're gonna get stranded by a tire busting on you. It's just a fact of life. So being able to deal with that is essential. Panic Sloth favorite spice mix is adobo. Ooh, you really like it powerful. Okay, and can I make it up there? That would be nice. Nerdy Minish, gotta go. Hey, Nerdy Minish, thank you very much. I know it's late for you. Appreciate you stopping in no matter what. You have a good night, Nerdy Minish. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Keep on drawing, keep on making those OCs, and all those other nice things. Okay, did I miss something over in the other room? Harissa is an amazing spice. Oh, really? Do tell. What goes on in that spice? Like, I was supposed to be able to pick up a key at some point. Harissa's killer? Oh, do tell. The secret in mashed potatoes is ranch. I can buy into that. A dash of ranch to add creaminess to it, to add creaminess as well as texture. I'm in. I'm so in. I'm willing to try that. Because, like, sour cream often goes in mashed potatoes anyway, so why not some ranch too? Jenon, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope all is well. What's going on, cuties? Yes, everyone in chat is cute, unless they tell us otherwise. To pretend to be, you know, to say, hey, don't designate me as cute. I don't. Okay, there's the key I need to keep moving. All right. Robert Headley the troll. Tacos, spaghetti, and pork chops. Panic sloth. Those are like the 3 major food groups in life. So don't even be ashamed of that. There are so many foods that are tacos, and pork chops are basically steak. So you know how to handle cooking meat that's of various thicknesses, and not quite a blind playthrough, Jenna. It has been quite a few years since I last played this, so I'm doing the best I can from memory, but I am aiming to get all masks. Doubt people will side with you for ranch and rice. Yeah, Burry, you are correct on that. I cannot abide by ranch and rice, so my apologies. I cannot let that slide. Ranch and rice doesn't make any sense to me. I know it makes sense to you, but doesn't make sense to, well, a lot of us. But that's okay. Let your freak flag fly. That's what we're here for. There's a freak. There's well, I'm not going to call you freaks, obviously, but there is a flag in the opposite corner of the stream that says, whatever you are, let it fly. And if ranch and rice is what you are, then so be it. Just try it. Like ranch and white rice. Do you recommend your ranch and white rice or brown rice? Oh, zombies here! Burry's freak flag flies for ranch and rice. We've got so much alliteration going on. I am very carefully nutting on that spider so that I can survive. Hey, stray fairy! Good, very good. Panic Saw worked at Mazio's, so the sight of ranch makes you want to vomit. I'm assuming this restaurant is excessively into all things ranch. Buttermilk ranch and white rice. Huh. Buttermilk ranch and white rice. See, I can't even wrap my head around it, but since you are experienced with it, I guess. Ranch has never let me down, just don't put it in dessert. You know what? Pinky swear I will not put ranch in dessert. I will try all the other ranch concoctions, but rest assured I will be right there along with you. No ranch in dessert. I love that side flip that Link does. I'm supposed to... Oh, I need to run down and grab a Deku stick and use a Deku stick so that I can go full flame on here. Mazio's pizza place, salad bar, Rancho's popular dressing, had to refill it so much. Oh, so you were shoveling gallons of ranch by the day because, well, in the state that you live in, Panic Sloth, I'm kind of not surprised that there was so much ranch going on. Miss Onion, love it, but your body hates it. Oh no, Murkdoty, do you possibly have a sensitivity to nightshades? Because if your body hates onion that much, that's what I'm feeling. That's one of the bigger problems. You know what, let me finish these torches first. Ugh. Saw someone eating an entire bowl of ranch like it was soup. Dear Lord. Yeah, ranch, Oklahoma's blood type. I would not fight you on that. Ranch dressing definitely feels like an Oklahoma thing. Oh my goodness, these moths are hurting me. Because I'm trying to come over here and burn down this spider web. I really don't want to burn one of my fairies already. Okay, so that's that. Let's go get my business going here up the stairs. Dun, dun, dun. Be careful. I sense a lot of evil here. Well, in that case, I'll just twirl my way through evil. That feels like the right policy. Come at me, evil. I will just pirouette my way through you. And let this jank-ass camera ruin everything, too. There we go. Oh, yeah. Come along, you fuzzy soot things. Come at me, bros. I assume something happens after I kill all of them? Maybe? Or do I have to light the torches? I feel like I gotta light the torches. Oh, there's one. And there's another one. Another 2 of them. Oh, wow. I hope they don't, like, infinitely respawn. There we go. Okay. Burry and Ziki together at last. Tidied up your desk area, then got into a cleaning blitz and forgot what you were doing. Back now for a little bit. Much appreciated. Dude, sweet heat Doritos are the shit. Purple bag? Ooh, I'm all about sweet heat flavors. Gimme. I will happily try to eat some of those. Oh, lordy, where did the chest spawn? I'm scared. Now I've got to light some more torches here. Gotta light it up. Oh, there we go. To steal a phrase from another streamer, light it up, boys, light it up. Shout out to Nina Lee. Stray fairy! Okay. So now I can... Wait a second. Thanks, Yugi2. Oh, so I probably have to light like a 4th torch, maybe? Feels like there would be a 4th torch. Let's try this again. So there's the first one. There's a second one. There's a third one. Okay. Oh, alright. Bang! Nailed it. And I still have 3 Deku sticks left. And looks like we've got an even more difficult floating trial here. Jermo, what is going on, broski? Happy to see you. Hope all is well. Hope your job situation is staying good. I know you were kind of in a weird place not long ago. I hope it's improved. Panic Sloth. First love of the straight girl, because that's very on brand. Always wanting what you can't have. Seems like it anyway. Okay. Just like your complaint earlier today about everyone awesome being several states away. That's another tragedy of the internet is finding people who you're incredibly attracted to and compatible with, but they live a $450 plane ride away. Ellie Sattler, that is a quality first love grave book. The shorts and the plaid did things. Oh baby. That sounds like perfection. No! I knew that would kind of improve. Amazon sent an whoa, dude! Germo, that is beastly right there. Be proud of yourself for that. Yeah, because if you're like, I'm somewhat assuming that you're not working in a warehouse at that pay rate, and as a result, you're gonna get some good benefits. Barry, huge crush on another girl when you were 10, but she refused to even be your friend? Oh my gosh, that's freaking tragic and like traumatic. Because when you're 10 years old, you just want to be friends with everybody. So to have even just friendship rejected, that's heartbreaking. Totally missed out. She missed out on a future waifu. Who wouldn't want to be part of the good waifu energy that's happening these days? A ketchup and Italian dressing at Monica's Pizza. Oh my. That sounds like a lot. Oh, Monica's. Okay. Don't even remember her name. Good. Keep it that way. Don't even try to remember her name. She's all the way in the past. I remember my first ever attraction was and I still remember her full name to this day because it was one of those like, holy crap, how traumatic things. Because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write this really nice, sweet little perfect letter, and so like I wrote it up, and then I put it in a place where she'd see it and grab it, and then I started having cold feet about it. So I tried to grab it back, and but then my actions caused her to see it. So she read it, and then I watched her face curl into very deep disgust, and I started crying so hard that I got excused to go to the restroom to get myself together. So that was experience number 1 in expressing attraction for me. That's how that went. And nothing was the same ever since. That was 3rd grade. And finally the mid-boss. I'm doing quite alright for... I feel like I'm doing quite alright for doing this dungeon blind. Thanks, Grumpy. Appreciate the commiseration. Ooh, this is a super Lizalfos. At least he looks more intimidating than his predecessors in Ocarina of Time. You get to. Been chasing ladies since you were 6, however, never went the other way around. Tasty Tacos 100, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that very much. Hope all is well for you tonight on this Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on where you are. Burry, never had the guts to date a girl. Hey, that's fine. You know that there's a part of you that is going to be attracted to women, and that's all good. Blame Alabama. Yeah, that would have trained a lot out of you. But you're still surviving and thriving and still being bi as heck, Burry. You can't spell Burritini without bi, so I think you chose a really good username. It's the bi is the tortilla around the oriton. So your username is a burrito. Great book, you did the note thing too. Panic Sloth did the note thing, hit it in a kid's book, didn't plan it well. He didn't get it till much later that year, and you got the We're Better as Friends at 8. Yeah, my deal with this girl is that she wanted absolutely nothing to do with me for the rest of elementary school after that. Even like we weren't in the same class together until like I want to say 5th grade, because that's just how the sort of random class picker went, and with that having gone on, I'm like, okay, 2 years later, maybe we can at least be peaceful. Something like we'll just get over it. Maybe no, that wasn't the case. Teacher assigned randomly assigning us as like partners to each other, and when that happened, the first thing that she did was ask for a different partner. Like, damn, way to like elongate twisting the knife there. That was. Can't sell Manic Sakrat without Rocket Tea. And Yugitu destroyed a poor girl's heart in high school. Oh dear. Oh dear. By accident, or it with the way that you're phrasing it, it sounds like it was accidental that you did that. I trust that there wasn't that much actual malice. Band together, had no idea she liked you, left a donut and from your secret admirer note on your band locker. Since you were fat, thought it was a fat joke and threw both away. Oh, bro, as a fellow fat, I understand. I understand fully about that part, because used to people being brutal. BLW, what is happening, bro? Good, thanks for the sub. Always appreciate the love there. Sentimental, good evening. Haven't stopped by for a while. Wanted to say hello. Manic in chat. Love you, Zen. Good to have you here and your delightful energy. Sentimental can often be found in my good bro McQueeb's stream, where McQueeb rocks Spelunky and Noita. Here's the deal. McQueeb is so good at Noita, the developers have a relationship with him. The developers of that game like acknowledge him constantly. It's the dopest thing ever. Phoenix Zombie dated one girl, threatened to break up with me. Oh my god, Panic Sloth! Getting the gift sub from BLW! Dang, you are rocking it! Girls are ruthless sometimes. Zombies, I had one girl that threatened to break up with me if I didn't do things for her, so one day I said, fine, do it then. She was speechless. Then I said, okay, I'll do it for you. Oh, that is some straight up sitcom shit right there, my dude. That is the bold move. You put your foot down and you nailed it. You freaking crushed it. Uh-oh, it's time for the dawn of day 2. It's about to get heavy in here. I just settled all my lawsuits. Yeah, Panic Sloth, you showed when you tweeted that thing about the way someone treated you for being non-binary. That was kind of as rude as it gets. Like the whole poke you with a stick thing. Like, what the heck is wrong with that person? Enjoy the emotes, Panic Sloth. Spam them as hard as you possibly can wherever you go on Twitch. Okay, not surprised McQuaid is rocking Noita right now because of 1.0. That's the correct choice. Oh! We have another frog boss. Oh dear. Is he gonna call his homies in? Lurk away, Navigator. I know you got a lot going on, especially with that new modded Xbox of yours. Those things are fun as heck. Where are you, frog? Where are you, frog? Are we not gonna lock on? That's a gecko. Gets itself all worked up, then it just runs around. I hate it. Yeah, that sounds about right. There we go. Could never get through Majora's Mask, didn't care much for the time mechanic. Oh, I totally get it. Like, this game is just as weird as it gets, basically. So I can completely understand the time mechanic causing a lot of people some grief. There we go. Oh boy. Can never get pretty deep in queer TikTok. Every once in a while someone has to be a complete douche, yeah. Totally. I mean, that is for better or, you know, for, well, usually for worse. That's just being on the internet and having a presence on the internet. Unfortunately, someone is going to pop in and be a complete tool about something for no reason, as we may have witnessed earlier when Gravebook had to ban someone. Mirth Turtle, what's going on, bro? Oh my goodness, Mirth Turtle, we got people staying up late to hang out here in my stream. I am honored, I am flattered. Thank you, guys. Phoenix Zombie, another girl I was with, made fun of my parents' divorce. Later that day, she said, we should break up. Said, yeah, we should. And the next day, she messaged you on Facebook, I miss you. Mushi, what's going on, Mushi? Oh man, you were all hyped about today's stream. Yep. I mean, we're not too far in. I'm maybe a half hour into exploring the temples, so you haven't missed anything particularly climactic yet. Hope all is well, Mushi. Hope you're crushing it there. Alien Isolation. That game is a big deal right now. I wrote a girl a love letter in Java, but she told me I was too slow. Oh, the programming jokes have begun. Shield your eyes and ears, everyone. The programming jokes are here to make us feel things. Yep, that is right, Panic Sloth. Thick skin to be online, and that's certainly a thing that, like, it happens. You know, it happens right here on Twitch. Uh-oh. Mushi, ooh, you podcast. Mushi, feel free to link your podcast. How many episodes are you in? Or are you getting a podcast off the ground? You edit for someone else? Okay, so one thing I neglected to do earlier, well, maybe I can do it right now. I neglected to go through a certain door earlier, and I want to make sure that I'm being complete about this. Hola, sexy folks. Not too serious in the house. What is going on? Naughty boy. Hope all is well in your hood. Thanks for stopping by. Seems like you got a taste earlier in the week and you came back for more. Mushi working on episode 15. Rockin'. Releases tomorrow. A group you work with. What is the overall what's the name of the podcast? So is there a chest in here that I didn't get? Yep, there is a chest in here. Panic Sloth. I like to ignore and block. Usually they thrive on attention. Yeah, completely. That's why, especially today. Oh man, today I had to go hard on that button. BLW gifting the sub to Not Too Serious. Dang, you are on a roll. BLW with the hat trick of subs today. Your own and 2 more. That's amazing. Mushi, focus on a variety of games. That's so cool. Hey, Not Too Serious. Thank you. I'm glad you like my stream, and I'm glad that. And see, that's exactly the thing. What Not Too Serious is saying that warms my heart, like beyond what words can say. Because this is a philosophy that I've developed for quite a while, more or less. That when it comes to my stream and streaming in general, that I accept that what I do here as I sit here inside this little box, that I could possibly be someone's first ever exposure to streaming, to Twitch, to streaming, to the entire medium. And so I have to make sure that I'm on my game as much as humanly possible, or else that could drive someone away from Twitch or the concept of streaming as it is. And I want to be a good ambassador, not just for Twitch, but for myself and for the medium. And I hope you have a good night, Burry. Awesome energy from you tonight. It's always so good to hear from your experiences, Burry. Thank you. Yeah, Zeke, hat tricks. I like to use some of the some of the language of good old Canada out there. And I think I have to defeat the boss in order to get that last fairy down there. That's frustrating. Where have I not been? That's the important part. Over to the map. Oh, okay. So now it's time to go over to the next room. And I got to do some stuff with the bow and arrow, because that's the, when you get an item, you have to use it in a bunch of different ways. And yeah, some people out there are deeply intent on misunderstanding you and mischaracterizing you. So, like, why even waste your breath? You just gotta live your own life on your own terms. And there's a chest that's right there, and I have no idea how to trigger it. Podcast on Spotify, Apple, and Google at ocgamer.org. Awesome, Mushi. Yeah, I am here for the fellow content creators, not just obviously the viewers are one thing, but fellow content creators deserve, to be able to plug their wares, and it only takes like 5 seconds, and it's not really any burden whatsoever. So I'm more than happy to provide that. It's what happens when you call me sexy. Alright, so I somehow have to be able to... Okay, maybe it's from down on this platform. This kind of makes sense. Gravebook all about the blocking and banning. Okay, so how do I finesse this? Social media makes you mad currently. Yeah, Twitch is a happy place. That's how Twitch should be. That's absolutely how Twitch should be treated. There we go. Woke up the flower in the middle. Now it will raise. But yeah, here on Twitch is our escape from all the other places. This is actually what I believe me. I know it's might not I know it might seem obvious in general, but yeah, I think about Twitch a lot and how different this place is from any other place on the internet where people congregate. So that's why I leave all that other stuff, all the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter stuff, that stuff, I leave it at the door, and we're in a different place here, an entirely separate room. Not too serious, attempts to snarl and ends up choking due to allergies. Dude, I don't know what it is. It's obvious, well, obviously the weather, but yeah, the allergies are nasty right now. I'm not a fan at all. Oh, so close. Like, this is a brutal bow and arrow puzzle here. On Twitter, you block alone. On Twitch, you block as a community. Seriously. Mirth Turtle, very, very good observation. Yeah, because we, on Twitch, we cannot help but experience things simultaneously together and all that stuff. So, we do end up having to block as a community. And for those who happen to, I know there are a few of you, those who are, I know a few of you here also hang out in the stream of Rob and Alex, RL Richie and Alex Athenium. And they've had a community crisis of theirs as own. I will, if you keep tabs on them in any other social media, then you'll know the situation involving a certain person who goes by the name of Squid. I won't get too much into it because I was not at all part of whatever was happening there. But yeah, there is a big reckoning with someone who was rather abusive, and that person is seemingly finally getting dealt with. I'm glad you wanted to come back, Mushi. Yeah, it's not just me. It's the people who've elected to lend me their energy, and who keep me wanting to stream and just make this a nice place to be in general. So thank you. That's very flattering. Yukitu, you haven't gotten food yet? How dare you accuse me of watching Arl Richie? That's right, Grumpy. Tasty Twitch drama. Yeah, Jenon. In someone who apparently went by the name of Squid Alley, but had a different name after that. Apparently this person had a pretty substantial presence. Bad rap sample. Oh my goodness. I am indeed on a legit Nintendo 64 right here. It is only a real N64 that can pass along data to the Rumble Pack, and I'm using it to help detect chests. And oh hey, the water cleared up. How about that? Okay, Panic Sloth, you saw a bit of the story as well. Yeah, I love how we call Bad Rap Sample Wappy, but then of course the song came out, so it's like it's got a whole new spin on it. You get to chairs like a trap. Plant your ass in the seat, don't get up. Come on, come to me, little fairy. Yes. Between Twitch drama and TikTok drama. Oh man, when it comes to TikTok drama, I imagine that TikTok drama probably has this incredible rush to it that if someone ever gets themselves into TikTok drama, that because of how deep the engagement goes over there, that anytime there is drama, it gets like you go through an entire roller coaster of emotions in like an hour. Zeke, wholesome. Bad Rap has TikTok drama. Oh no. Work fatigue. Is this like your Friday you get to? Is that bringing on the work fatigue? Yeah, same, Gravebook. As an old, the TikTok drama is not for me. Even though I have a friend, she's older than me, and is on TikTok and loves it. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let you enjoy your thing. I will not get in the way of that. first night off after 6 days straight. Oh yeah, that is certainly it. You get to Phoenix Pearl. Yeah, aren't you still 29, Phoenix? And yet, Zeke, I am. I have no problem announcing my age. I am a distinguished 36. Three days, one off, and 3 nights. Dang, you get to. What do you mean? You were way off, Zeke? Oh, really? Well, the being down here in this tiny box helps, and shaving also helps. So that's just you thought 30 at the oldest? Well, I am incredibly flattered. Oh god, oh god. Well, thank you, Zeke. I mean, yeah, I may have a little bit of youthful energy on stream, and that might, you know, it might make sense in that way. Yeah, Phoenix Pearl is never going to age. Phoenix Pearl is eternal. You look as good as you take care of yourself, really. Yeah, that's also true. I do not shy away from protein. I also take collagen supplements. So I make sure that my meat suit gets a little bit of loving all the right times. Not too serious. Taking a break from most social media and various communication apps, slowly crawling back into it. Oh yeah, always on your own terms, at your own pace, never more than you want to. Robert Headley batting those sweet, tender 41-year-old eyelashes. Zeke tan hermosa. And 10th fairy? There's got to be a couple more. Woo! Scary. Every snack you like tears your mouth up hardcore. Dude, Robert Headley, I completely understand. Because a lot of streams, especially on Friday nights when my stream week starts, I take a shower, and it's the shower in which it's the shower where I shave, and but right before I showered, I made sure to grab a snack so that I could work, so that I could make my way through the stream, and I ate Funyuns. And anyone who's ever had Funyuns knows how brutal they are on the mouth. Thank you for that host very much, Rinku. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday night or Saturday morning, wherever you happen to be from. 11th fairy. Oh, and there's a 12th one over there. And I should not have done that. I need to... Hop. There we go. Zelda Freaks Unite. Thanks, Riku. Yeah, it is very easy to be a freak about Zelda, and this is the first time I've had a chance to stream Majora's Mask. Basically, 2020 for my stream has been the year of Zelda, as back in February I did Wind Waker, then I followed up immediately with Twilight Princess, and then right after that went over to Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and then came Minish Cap. Then I took a sort of a Zelda break and started up some Okami, which I swear I'm going to finish. Sooner or later, I'm going to finish Okami. I pinky swear you all. But I'm not going to say that I'm fed up with Okami. Please don't take this as like a criticism. But Okami is an incredibly long game. So my thought is, well, I'll just kind of delay it. Riku playing Zelda since 1986. You were there from the beginning. Heck yes. Get the pinky away? You don't like pinkies, Bad Rat? King Fibby. How you doing, King Fibby? Hope all is well. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for believing in me. Just kind of sizing up this room right now to figure out the best way through it, and it might just be hitting that switch over there again so that I can fly to the spot that I need to. you would laugh whenever I read your titles declaring the end game. Oh my god. Like, there were like 3... It's been like 3 streams so far when I swear this was the end of Okami. But nope, Okami just kept going. I think I have 1 stream left. I make no promises. But I feel like I've got like 4 or 5 hours of content on Okami left. And yeah, bad rap. I guess what I'll say is, lesson learned, as good as Okami is, don't ever stream it, because it will consume your life. Oh boy. Merc Doty wants me to pick up some game history. Fine. I guess I will acquiesce here. Want me to pick up from where I left off because my moderator navigator hit me with page 500. So let me get to a safe spot here, and we will switch over to okay. And I have to pause. I definitely have to pause. So let's. In Manic's OnlyFans, you get to see his leggies. Hey, Gravebook. You're not allowed to tell everyone that I have legs. It's part of the Twitch affiliate agreement that you cannot admit to having legs. I am just everything stops at the rib cage, okay? There's nothing to lust after. King Fibby woke up going for a double shift at work, lasts for 15 hours. Oh dang. Phoenix Zombie, bet your legs are hairier. Ooh, well, okay. Phoenix Zombie, we will have a leg off in the Discord. So, let's get back here. Yeah, subscribe to my OnlyFans because I am the best titty streamer you've ever seen in your life. And it just occurred to me that the game audio might have been a little bit too low, so I will try to fix that as well. Panic Sloth pawing. Thanks for the follow, Riku. Hope you are well. Alright, so let's pick back up from the beginning part of the stream, where if you have enough channel points, you can redeem them for 3 pages of Console Wars by Blake J. Harris. Also, can be found on CBS All Access, streaming as a documentary. So let's get into it. A leg off. So ready for this. Yeah, if you wanna have a leg off and show your biggest limb, you can do so somewhere in my Discord, possibly in the channel named Selfie Fiesta. So, Navigator had me read page 500, 501, 502. So now to page 503. Yeah, it's near the end of the book. Y'all not ready for the calves? Oh, Zeke, I would love to have a calf off with you too. Ooh, it's getting a little spicy between Gravebook and Panic Sloth. I'm just going to leave that alone. OBS rule of thumb, mic 20% higher than game audio. Yeah, that ratio is way off. But I do like that math. I do like that bit of math there, Riku. Thanks for that. My only grievance is that different consoles seem to have these different audio output levels, and managing them can be hard. The Nintendo 64 seems to be a little bit on the loud side, but thanks. I appreciate that very much. All right, Console Wars, page 503. Howard Lincoln was mad and wanted a way to fire back at Kalinsky. In the past, that outlet had often been litigation, but here that made no sense. The most efficient and effective response would be to give an interview or issue some kind of press release, but both these methods felt too tame, too expected, and too unmemorable. Lincoln would say something, and then Kalinsky would say something back, and then word count between the two would pile up faster than dead Montagues and Capulets. What Lincoln needed was a way to end the conversation and make sure Nintendo had the final word, and ideally, have some fun in the process. Over the past couple of years, and particularly the past couple months, Nintendo had stopped remembering to have fun. That likely had a lot to do with Sega taking a bite out of Nintendo's market share, but it was time to remember what Nintendo was all about. When asked what she did for a living, Perrin Kaplan used to say, "I sell joy," and she'd been 100% correct. Nintendo was about wandering through the Mushroom Kingdom and saving the princess. That was what they did for a living, and it was time to bring back the fun. Yamauchi had appointed Lincoln as chairman to start making changes, and there was no better way to demonstrate this new era at Nintendo than by publicly doing something fun. Kaplan loved this attitude, and was with Lincoln every step of the way, except when it came time to demonstrate the fun. A poem? Variu confirmed. Actually, she revised a Roses Are Red poem. That's terrible, isn't it? Absolutely. Good, because that's what I told him. And what did he say? He said I was right. Variu sighed with relief. What an embarrassment that would have been! After a relief chuckle, he and Kaplan got back to discussing Project Reality. Things were going well till an hour later, when the secretary returned with news that Howard Lincoln was on the line again. This time, Variu went into the hallway with her and stated his case for why this was a terrible idea. Although Lincoln was angry with Kalinsky and upset by their reaction, he could see the reason in their logic and thanked both of them for their advice. Once again, they felt glad to get back to their discussions about how to position Nintendo's new 64-bit system. Sophisticated but accessible, a high-powered machine, but one that didn't look intimidating. Everyone was on the same page and they appeared to be getting somewhere, until, for the third time, Howard Lincoln called to discuss poetry. It's still not a good idea, Kaplan responded in faux exasperation. And since we last spoke, I think I've come up with at least 10 more reasons why. Howard, buddy, Vario added, I admire the effort, but you just can't do it. Well, actually, Lincoln replied, sounding as calm and calculating as he always did, I can. I'm the chairman and I'm doing it. The following day, Nintendo issued a press release with the poem that the new chairman had written. Dear Tom, roses are red, violets are blue. So you had a bad day. Boo-hoo, hoo-hoo. All my best, Howard. Chapter 59, Blast from the Past. Now tell me, Olaf Olafsson said from his office in New York as he interviewed candidates for the president's job at Sony Computer Entertainment of America. What have you been up to since departing Sega? The candidate chuckled. How much time do you have? Olafsson liked this guy already, and his answers further convinced Olafsson that he was the right man to run SCEA, which had been formed in May 1994 as the formal division within Sony to launch its new video game console, PSX. Much like he did with Sony ImageSoft and Psygnosis, Olafsson would oversee the new division, but whoever became president would be given the space to operate as he or she saw fit. Although the Sony name carried a lot of weight, there was skepticism about this venture from retailers, from distributors, and most of all from consumers. Whoever became responsible for launching the PSX would need to be an intuitive thinker, an inspiring leader, and a smooth talker, and as crass as it may sound, he would need to have balls of steel. But on a serious note, Olafsson continued, where has the world taken you? The candidate, Steve Race, smirked. He loved to tell a good story. Let's see, after Sega, I did a few turnaround assignments for some venture capital firms that I've kept in touch with over the years. Nothing wild, nothing lasting more than a couple months, until I got a call from Philips. They wanted me to come in and evaluate this product called DBI. Have you ever seen this thing? I'd sprinkle in a few details about the piece of shit, but it's a waste of goddamn brain space if you ask me. Anyway, I came to the conclusion very quickly that this was a non-competitive product and they ought to shut it down. Ultimately me, and I was given the exciting task of dismantling this needlessly elaborate house of cards. Is that something you take pleasure in? Race shrugged. I'm good at it, I guess. I seem to do well with putting things together, or with taking things apart. Beginnings and endings, Olafsson said. Well, that pretty much runs the spectrum then. Do you not possess any areas of weakness? Oh, I got plenty of those, Race said with a grin. Would you like to share? Nah, Race replied. If you bring me in, you'll find out soon enough. The interview progressed very nicely from there. Olafsson appreciated Race's run-through-a-wall mentality and his ability to convince others to follow him through. This would be particularly valuable given that Sony would be selling a product nobody had ever seen, heard of, or thought about before. Race, too, was taken with Olafsson, whom he quickly nicknamed the Nordic Knucklehead. As Race heard more about the budgets that would be involved and Sony's commitment to aggressive marketing, he began to covet the chance to once again shake up the video game industry with his heat-seeking competitive strategies and snarky brand of shenanigans. But, as at Sega, there was a lingering concern. To be perfectly honest, Race explained, I'm very reluctant to go and work for a Japanese company. That kind of conservative micromanaging is not really for me, so can you tell me a little bit about what that dynamic would look like? This is an excellent question, Olafsson replied. I believe you'll be pleased with the answer. Essentially, Sony Corporate does not fully believe in what we're doing. They've agreed to pay a few bills and open a couple connections, but it seems to me like they might be very happy if we just went ahead and failed spectacularly. It sounds like embellishment, perhaps, but there was a hard edge of truth to it. And that, because there was because of the chapter transition and whatnot, I took some liberties with the piece that I had read. So hope all is hope that's all well. So good to see everyone just getting along. Just warms my heart. All right, nursing Twitch. Oh my goodness, terrible at gaming, but love it totally. Oh my. All right, you guys. It's been a little bit of a time into stream, and the music is already turned up somewhat. So, I'm gonna take myself a little bit of a break. Gonna be gone for 10 to 15 minutes. There will be some ads thrown in towards the end of that, but rest assured, there is more Majora's Mask coming right up. See you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between, I am going to rock a 3-minute block of ads here to get rid of any pre-roll ads for incoming viewers. Your patience, as always, is appreciated, and we will resume right after these messages. Oh my goodness, what happened? Holy crap, there was a raid! Rob and Alex raided me. Oh my goodness, I guess I have to come back. What the heck? It is certainly a manic panic because, oh my goodness. They came in with a bang. Woo, look at this. Farticulate was the harbinger with the first message, and, well, Zero before that. Oh my goodness. Colossus, Annie Druitt, Cinnamon, Duffy Loner. Wow, so many of you cool people, Colossus. Oh, I guess I should return in a slightly larger form. Hello, Rob, Alex, and Raiders. Thank you, Rob and Alex, for entrusting your community with me. I am Manic Socratic, joined by my dear, sweet, faithful, and awesome moderators, Gravebook and Navigator Bowman. We are adventuring through exclusively retro games 3 nights a week, and tonight, right down below me, we've got Majora's Mask about to hit the boss. I'm really close here. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope your Friday night or Saturday morning is doing well. Reserved my copy of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity yet? I haven't, but I really should. Ghost of Alex, how much longer am I supposed to panic? It's always a panic while I'm streaming. Heart rate's elevated and all that. Yer. Yeah. So much anxiety, you know? Some of us are depressive, like me. But others have anxiety, like Panic Sloth. It's built into their name. Gravebook a little bit as well. But you know what? Somewhere we come together and create a functional human being. Navigator with the ADHD. Yes, that as well. And I know I'm somewhere on the spectrum. There's no way I'm not. Truly. Always jittery. Okay. Well, let's It's a manic panic. Yes, in fact, it is always a manic panic in here. Alright. You the best, yes. Nav is the best. Glad to have Navigator's friendship and allyship through all of this crazy adventure we call Twitch. Okay. So, I gotta fight my way across the room again here. Maybe I re-up on that, yep. I'm like, I knew it was coming. I needed to re-up on that switch over here. Anxiety, Asperger's, and PTSD. Seriously, there is something about many societies in many places to where if you are somewhere on the autism spectrum, you cannot help but have PTSD if you are neurodivergent. So, all love to those who are who work against their own limitations and struggle daily. Not every day is going to be the same, but hopefully you can get more wins than losses. Hey, it's all good, King Fibby. Whether it's a minute or an hour, I appreciate your presence no matter what. Thanks for hanging out, King Fibby. Hope you have a good night. Take care of yourself. Gravebook with her big auntie energy, making people go to bed. Oh, Asperger's isn't on the books anymore. How is I think, well, from something that I've been hearing about recently, that the person for whom it's named after was perhaps a little bit problematic, to say the least. And that's certainly a reason to no longer go that route. Autism spectrum disorder. Okay. Subset of autism spectrum disorder. Okay. So it keeps on improving. Thanks for that clarification, guys. And Asperger himself was a Nazi. Okay. Further refining the need for making sure that we're being as accurate as we can be. Oh, a DSM change. Got it. Okay, so what's gonna be my real play here? I got over there earlier. He's the reason why it's so hard to get a diagnosis as a feminine person. Oh, I think I did hear something about that. Yeah, and why so many, and why the ratio of people who get diagnosed is highly skewed, because a lot of doctors just are not trained correctly in the right ways to identify it. Yeah, people make assumptions based on the name. I mean, I think what a lot of people end up doing when they hear the name like that is that they misinterpret the spectrum aspect of it. That we all have different layers of I don't want to say severity, but different layers of function between us and how we work with it. Grand_Henrich. Hey! Good luck saving Termina from termination. Thanks for that, Henrik. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday night to you. Welcome in, welcome in. Something about this game really gets people energetic. I'm happy to see that. Yeah, the word spectrum implies it's not a one size fits all personality. Totally. That's exactly what it is, and people immediately seem to go for the not so nice. Maybe they assume more limitations than actually exist. Drac with the subscription. Oh my goodness, Drac Tex, we were talking about you a little bit earlier. Well, as I always do, because when I start every stream, I always make sure to give you a shout out because Gravebook splits time with you. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Henrich. Yep, people hear autism and they think the worst. All right, it's boss time. Oh my gosh, how many puns were made, Drac? How many puns were made when you were playing Dino Crisis along with your cat Dino? Like that had to have been so full of puns. Like, oh no, Dino didn't get a treat. Dino didn't get brushies. Yep, gotta share the Gravebook. Great stream, first time you tune in. Nice quality, much wholesome. It's very sweet in here. Thanks, Jenon. I know we don't always get to cross paths because of, well, being on different sides of the planet, but yeah, I try to keep the quality. I'm not gonna 100% it, but I am going for all masks. So I feel like it does a disservice to all of us if I do not go at Majora's Mask as Fierce Deity Link. I love that voice clip. It's so freaking scary. Oh no. Come at me, bro. Yeah, his noise is terrifying. From what I understand, they tweaked him in the 3DS version, but at the same time, a lot of folks might consider the 3DS version to be the inferior version. Starts dancing, you don't run. Well, can't really help you. Oh, thanks for being so helpful. Yeah, the 3DS version changes some controls and mechanics that make it incredibly frustrating, to say the least, or make it clumsy. Oh boy, we have invaders. The Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. What? Yeah. He just decides to continue saying his name over and over. I'm hurting his children, and he doesn't like that. It's okay, I have a fairy in my back pocket, but I should probably run over and grab those hearts anyway before they disappear, and they disappear. Wonderful. Can a brother get some hearts, maybe? Oh, bomb flowers? Since when were there bomb flowers? Yep, it's time to kill children, and you know, I'm sorry, itty bitty Ruby. I have to kill some moths too. Okay, got a nice health refill, and that's okay. Where are you? Can I just stab you in the penis here? There we go. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. Woo! Nintendo 64 is having a good time rendering all this. How many times must I stab you, man? Oh, he's still reeling. There we go. There are bombs. They're helpful. Uh-oh. Zeke, you don't have a penis? This is news to me. Oh my goodness. Can't believe we had this revelation. Got a heart container. Goodie. And that's it? Oh yeah, I gotta go grab this mask. It's exclamation point, quote, and then space add. You just reverse it.
You've seized Odolwa's remains. You've just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Odolwa.
I didn't grab all the fairies in this. Penis is an innie. Yeah, it's the inner penis. There we go. Thanks, Manic Robotic. If you have Sega Genesis and Mega Drive Classic, you essentially have legally obtained ROMs from Sega themselves. Totally. Yeah, if you go grab them on Steam, it's great. Yeah, I had to rebuild my bot recently. So, but now that I've rebuilt my bot, I'm definitely like opening it up to quotes. What's that? Rebuilding my OBS was easy. Rebuilding my bot, not so much. Wait, listen. Seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there. Get your instrument. Oh, Duffy, I'm glad you liked my video. I felt like I just had to do what's right, and I'll leave it at that, because I don't want to have political talk here on stream. That's for other places. But I'm glad we can align. Yeah, these giant noises are creepy. Oh, also, this is one of those cross Zelda observations here. Taking 4 giants from 4 corners of the land and bringing them together at the center. Can you think of another Zelda game that does that? There you go, Drac. Nailed it.
You learned the oath to order.
Remember when the bots ran song requests with the old command? I don't quite. I never used song requests, so that's not a part of the bot I ever explored. I only use like a real fraction of what the Streamlabs chatbot is capable of. So that's my situation, Riku. Just a few simple commands, and a few sounds. But yeah, Duffy Loner 64. If you've played Breath of the Wild, think of the 4 divine beasts. And how the main part of Breath of the Wild's quest is to go and gather the power of those 4 divine beasts to help you in the final battle. Yep. Farticulate seems to have their mind blown too. Call us. That's what it's saying.
And now I've purified the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Get that skin feeling good, Panic Sloth. You deserve it. Anyone else see the updates to Sega Steam games? They changed the game art to look like classic console boxes. That is nice. Hey, thanks for hanging out tonight, Mirth Turtle. Appreciate all your good mind. Definitely give Mirth Turtle Can we get a shout out for Mirth Turtle as well? Mirth Turtle also does crank out a good streamer too. Lots of good variety, retro computing, as well as coding, if you're into that sort of thing. Oh, you wrote that, Riku? Oh, wow. That's cool. Now it's integrated? Oh, that's neat. Who else does coding? Well, Zombie and Grumpy. The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before, or what? Merc scripts? Heck yeah. Now, just keep up that pace and save the other 3. Hey, all that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me. Got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. So now, our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that Skull Kid. This is one of my favorite, like, sight gags, bits of physical humor in all of Zelda right here.
What? Who are you? Manic, pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku Princess. Will you, by chance, ask my bad monkey to come save me? Aha! Just as I suspected. You see, your body still smells a little bit like monkey. So, the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish that poor monkey. Don't tell me. Are you serious?
Hey, thanks for hanging out tonight, Duffy Loner. Appreciate it all the time. Hope you have a good one. Take care. See you around.
Is Father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, Father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Manic, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace?
Oh, buddy. Well, gotta go liberate this fairy, but that's okay. Yeah, Sega's doing a bunch of big sales for a 60th anniversary. It's good times.
You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Use C to let her out.
Oh, Mr. Manic, there's no time to lose. Hey, take me to the palace.
Okay, nothing else interesting in this room. Okay. GameCube port of this, Zelda Collector's Edition disc is the same, no changes. That is correct, Drac. The GameCube version is just, I mean, I'm using the gold cartridge of Ocarina, of Majora's Mask. Was there a gray cartridge version of Majora's Mask? I can't quite remember. In any case, whatever the latest N64 ROM was, all Nintendo did was copy it and drop it right into the collection on GameCube. Fart, you always hated this game. Well, I'm taking on the suffering on your behalf. So, this game is definitely super cool, but I can understand how it's divisive because it doesn't flow like a Zelda game at all. Okay, so all Majora's Mask in North America were gold cartridges. Got it, Drac, got it.
I told you not to enter any areas other than the royal chamber. It is a very rare occasion that you're allowed to enter, so do as I say. Follow this hall straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any other areas whatsoever.
Oh, there was a 1.2 with a gray non-hollow label? Okay, mine is gold non-hollow, so thanks for that.
Why are you waiting, Mr. Manic?
Well, I'm gonna drop you off right in front of your dad.
Oh, my princess, my darling princess, you are all right? I was so worried.
Foolish father! What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant!
Oh, those not for resale N64 carts. So expensive. Yeah, if yours is Golden Hollow, that was the first run of them. Or it should be anyway.
Oh, Mr. Monkey, I'm truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. I understand, Princess.
Right.
I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal?
Why, yes. Thanks to Mr. Manic here, I'm very truly grateful.
Really? So you're called Manic, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me.
As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine. That will be to your right when you leave the palace.
Yeah, Riku, I noticed the black box N64 games you had. That was really cool that you have that much. Also the watch. I'm envious of your watch. Monkey sounds like Jar Jar. The princess sounds like Stitch. Oh wow, at a retro game store before they shut down. That was a nice close call there, Fart. Dubes and Hauer headed to bed. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Dubes and Hauer. I know it's super late and all that, especially for East Coast people, but I appreciate it all the same, even if it's only for a minute. Thanks for sharing, and good luck with your continued 3D printing adventures, by the way. I saw that upgrade device you got, and that looks super cool. Yeah, Black Box's Euro releases, and I believe Australian as well. Australia got similar packaging for their Nintendo 64 games. I say that to my farts sometimes that are a gamble. Oh boy, the butler doing the, we're doing the Dompe grave run again.
Monik, I'm truly thankful for what you've done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I'll lead you to it. Please, follow me.
Oh boy, oh boy. This is getting scary. Very scary. No! Maybe I should... Well, crap. Maybe I should transform when I get to that part. Fun fact. PAL Majora's Mask release was the only version to not include an expansion pack. Oh, that's rude. This one has felt more intense than Dompe. You're not wrong, Drac. Not at all. Yeah, the constant spinning to keep pace. The constant spinning is easier to control than the constant rolling for Dompe and Ocarina of Time. So there is that going for it. Oh boy. Night of the second day. Here we go. Let's get some real hops going. Oh yeah, baby. Look at those jumps. Link is a beast. Where did he learn how to jump like that? No! Ugh! Tiny dancer. I'm so inept. Dompe Deku. Dompe-ku? I like how he speed cheats to get in front of you like that. How do I keep missing that left turn? No! Oh, no, don't lock me out, don't lock me out. Night of the second day. Alright, we're okay, we're okay. Alright, now to actually, like, calm down and not overthink these jumps. I was rolling into the jumps, which is probably why I screwed them up so much. Oh, come on! Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Panic Sloth, you're rethinking the spins? Well, I'm glad I could help you with the mechanics. Mona G with the follow. Thank you very much. Let's live the dream together here in Subcon. Appreciate the follow. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday night, Saturday morning, wherever you happen to be. I'm not going to screw up that left turn this time. I'm going to stay close. Hold me closer, Deku Dancer. Just saw the flags, top right. Oh, had to follow. Well, thank you. I'm flattered. Yeah, there's so many members of my community come from very different aspects of the human experience. So I have to make sure that I honor them all. I started putting it up there for just for Pride Month, and then I thought, well, given the makeup of all those who come to hang out here, I should just leave it up for good. And that kept feeling like the right decision. So thank you. All right, time to spin again. Uh-oh, green flames. Can't touch the flames as a Deku. Oh, oh, oh! Now it's like playing Frogger. Yep, being able to hop over the water like that is an asset in this race. Uh-oh. I'm like just barely on this. Oh no. Oh boy, there are flames. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk this one out. I'm not gonna chance it. Ugh. Am I close enough yet? Am I close enough yet? Those stairs were very rude. Yikes! No. Down. Holy crap! Where'd he go? Okay, where there are flames is likely where he is. Okay. I feel like we're finally getting closer. Whew. Whew. I need to take a break on that, because holy crap, that... Panic Sloth, you want green flames? I'm sure there are actually some... I know that there are some specific elements you can gather together to be able to make green flames happen, like in a candle, perhaps. So, whatever... It wouldn't surprise me if there was someone out there who, like, legit made certain color flame candles. Oh, dear Lord! Oh, wow, that... I didn't come this far to only come this far. You know what I'm saying? Assuming rupees are the safe route. Okay, they are. This just keeps going and going. Now... Oh, good Lord. This one is worse than Dampe. Way worse. Sweet dreams, Zeke. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Love your energy, always. Link sidewalk it out. Well done, Manik. Now, here's the item I promised. Please accept it.
You got the Mask of Sense. This mask heightens your sense of smell. Wear it with C to sharpen your olfactory perception. Sniff, sniff, that's the smell of power.
Actually, when I see you, I'm reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow, I feel as if I'm once again racing with my son. Afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am, I'm still a fast competitor. Just like when I race my son. Please forgive my rudeness.
Chemical in the wax and the wick. Riku, you're full of useful knowledge. Copper green flames. There we go. Magic finger not working. This was not this was not a magic finger as much as it was making sure my left thumb stayed disciplined. My magic finger works in a lot of other scenarios, like when I was streaming the TurboGrafx 16 Mini and I needed to really bang it out on those shoot 'em ups, but in this situation, no, I was definitely keeping pace with the fastest possible spins, but it was definitely, what is my left thumb doing? Borax, green flames, interesting. But yeah, for those who are not aware, I indeed am one of those people who, I don't know if it's I developed it when I was young or something, but to say the least, I've got vibrational ability here. Like maybe the microphone will help to emphasize the button press. If I were to go there, you can actually see my hand vibrating properly to go along with my index finger. Copper sulfate, boric acid. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Panic Sloth can make green flames and have a beautiful love den for, for whenever Gravebook goes over and visits Panic Sloth. You can have a nice green flame den of attraction. Or whatever it is you two might do. It's not for me to judge. And not for me to know. Maze Hayes, what is going on? I hope you're doing better, Maze Hayes. That is, you've been through a lot the past week or two, so I hope your health is getting better and all those other things. You deserve to be back up to 100% and streaming and playing Super Mario and playing some Kaizo Super Mario World hacks and all that other stuff. Oh dear, Panic Sloth busted out the nom noms. I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm just gonna let that hang there. Copper, blue flame, lithium and strontium a red flame, calcium an orange flame, sodium a yellow flame, barium a green flame. There we go. We just got refreshed on our chemistry knowledge. This is what happens during rapid oxidation of these certain elements. I'm glad you're doing better, Maze Hayes, because, well, as we all well know, that could have gone way worse, and it didn't. So you're gonna make it through on the other side, hopefully with a full recovery. What I need to do is, I still have a picture of the Deku King that I need to get back to the photo hut, because there is a nice prize waiting for me if I turn that picture in. Play like Maze, run like Hayes. But I hope you're having a good Friday night otherwise. Thanks for stopping in, Maze Hayes. A lot worse. Got a friend who lives near me, has it worse. Ooh, I hope your friend makes it. Hope your friend makes it out, because I've definitely heard like the worst things, that like people have had a terrible flu, and then when they catch this, it becomes even worse than they ever bargained for. Let's see, it's nighttime, so the boat cruise and stuff probably isn't even open. Gravebook being a sassy little thing in chat. I could have just turned human and swam my way through. That was not smart of me. Really felt like a sinus infection. I mean, it is different for everyone, so. But yeah, glad you got tested and official so you could get treated correctly.
Well,
Well, this is where the boat cruise leaves from, but unfortunately it's for humans only.
Well, let me be human. And I'm not going on the boat cruise. I need to equip my pictograph box and show it to this fuzzy fella here. Majora's Mask is great. I'm enjoying it. I'm doing as much as I can blind, but I know I'm very soon gonna need a guide, especially when it comes time to visit the Gorons and get through their dungeon, because that part is, it's like the difficulty curve gets super steep.
Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child is off playing hooky again. Child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. If you happen to come here and show me a pictograph, I hate to say it, but the contest is ended. Ah, but I do hear the boat cruise is starting up a new attraction, so go to that window over there and ask them about it.
Oh, I didn't do it fast enough? Screw you. Ugh, I wasted that pictograph for nothing. Phoenix Zombie would have been using a guide from the start just because this game can be a tangled web of events. Yeah, that's exactly what this game aims to be, an incredibly tangled web of events that you have to decipher. And I forgot to crack this bad boy open. How dare you, Navigator, multitasking. Like practically everyone who watches Twitch streams does. Meant to put that fairy in a bottle. No fair. Oh well, at least I have this. So what I think I can do, now that I have the bow and arrow, the right thing to do is to, well, I need to deposit all these rupees. And then I'm going to head right back out into Termina Field so that I can go murder the heck out of that buzzard and get even more rupees. Yeah, we're here for you, Maze. Because I know it's different for everyone, and, well, we know what the worst case scenario is. So having a mild version of it, like, it sucks to get it, but at least you're surviving it. I guess on the plus side, ooh, there's something here. My controller's vibrating. I wonder how I'd uncover it. But one thing you may want to think about, Maze Haze, you know, if this goes against any of your beliefs, I truly understand, but I've come to understand that it is very helpful to donate plasma if you have been infected and have healed from it, because it greatly contributes to healing other people. Oh, that 100 rupee chest is still there. Girlfriend and you were thinking about it once this is all said and done? Cool. Yeah, that plasma will help out a whole lot of people, I'm sure. Excuse me, let me take a look at you. Oh yes, Manik, if I remember, you're the little guy who deposited 209 rupees. Well, you're gonna make a deposit. Alright, so... How much? How much? You're really depositing 200 rupees? What? You're really gonna give me that much? You're one rich little guy. Funny, symptoms, but not contagious. It's all underlying condition, but also don't get sick. 409 rupees. Come back after you saved up a bunch. A bunch. Kind of a blessing to not be contagious. Because if nothing else, like, just the sheer thought of knowing that I could possibly have inflicted it upon someone would just be emotionally devastating. Like, what if I accidentally have blood on my hands as a result? That's a lot to put on someone's shoulders. So, you know, better safe than sorry and all that. Oh wait, since it's night, let's see. I'm gonna try to jump over and. Oh, I didn't jump strongly enough. In any case, I'm gonna go talk to the dancing girls. Yeah, because it's so different for everyone. Some people can have it and deal with it and not know it. Like, maybe you end up with a very small viral load and your body takes care of it rather quickly, and you end up building an immunity without realizing it. So getting tested to know if it ever passed through your system can be a helpful thing. But, you know, still, in the end, a very personal decision. So, gotta let it be what it is. Don't bother us! Well, dang. I think... Oh, there's the one dude who's... I think he's not over here. He's more in this region, I think. Hey, I don't even have bombs yet. I should deal with that. So much to explore. Panic Sloth tested twice, no symptoms. If ever popped a fever and symptoms, tested in a heartbeat. Recent ex refused to get tested ever. She didn't think the tests were worth the shit. I mean, among the other points of friction between you and that ex, so... Merc Jody, take care of my folks. So yeah, testing mandatory, just kills me. Came back positive. Dang. Brutal. Seems like you're trucking through it well, Merc Jody. Place nearest where you can donate plasma for money normally. Probably motivated if they use it for COVID purposes. Yeah, that's the thing, is that depending on the facility you go to, you can't always count on how they're going to use your plasma donation. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Gravebook. I almost feel like giving blood is like a nice free COVID test, because obviously they're going to test your blood to make sure that they're not going to infect other people. Hanging out with friends instead of sleeping, though. You can digitally hang with friends. That's important, too. Okay, and that buzzard is still over there. So, what I will do, because that buzzard is the absolute worst, I will snipe that monster from here. There we go. There's one hit. 2. 3. How many hits from regular arrows? 4. 5. 6. Yeah, Panic Sloth, keep all your blood. Keep yourself healthy. 7. 8. 'Oh, is he coming for me? No, not yet. Okay. 9. Probably the 10th one kills him. Oh, no. That's 10 hits. It's much better if you've got, like, fire and ice arrows. 11. Oh, boy. He will die eventually. There we go. Now to go collect my big bounty here. The giant orange rupee. I don't actually have a wallet big enough to hold all this, because it's supposed to be worth, like, 300. Oh, yeah. Keep counting, keep counting. Ugh. You heard it right here, folks. Panic Sloth, Gravebook, literal blood oath. Cart crashes. Seriously. Even though it's much more likely that the GameCube emulation version would crash. But wouldn't that be the greatest way to find out that, like, that I've got a faulty expansion pack in my N64? But at the very least, like, all Nintendo hardware, at least from that era, is pretty robust. Jackie plays badly. Welcome to SubCon. Let's live the dream together here. Hope you're doing well, Jackie Plays Badly. Hope you're having a good Friday night, Saturday morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thanks for stopping by and dropping the follow. What's Sakon doing there? What's this? You need something? I'm gonna deposit more rupees. You highly energetic banker weirdo. Alright, so, how much? How much? Really? You're really depositing 200 rupees? What? You're really gonna give me that much? You're one rich little guy. Alright, come back and deposit some after you save up a bunch. I guess, well, that's the thing, Gravebook, is that it's almost always a weird time, and I've totally lost count of how many times over the course of stream where someone rolls in here and it's like, what the hell have I just walked into? Sometimes that's charming, sometimes it's not so charming, but from my viewpoint, there are a couple dozen people who are good with that, and Grumpy Tomato Channel just decided to crank up the weirdness. What are we gonna do with you, Grumpy?
Yes, death metal manic time. Come back and deposit some after you save up a bunch. And now, Sakon, I'm gonna slash you to death. Get back here. Or whatever. That's some interesting meditating. So, you know, just handling blood, that's a topic that happens here. No big deal. Welcome. Actually, should have had a larger bomb bag in stock. But it seems there was an accident getting here to the store. I don't know when we'll be getting it now. 50 rupees. This bag made from a certain monster stomach. Well, I should go withdraw money. There'll be a fireworks show on the night before the carnival. You should go see it. Come again. Wife did her undergrad in metals and jewelry. I think few people she graduated with that resined blood into things. Let's get electrocuted. Or is this you need something? I think up 100. Yes. A 4 rupee charge. Rude. Very rude. Oh yeah, this voice requires so much water. I'm almost out.
So, Grumpy Tomato Channel, I hope those 2 minutes were worth it for you. Thank you for redeeming your 5,000 points so you could get the growl voice. There's a reason the growl voice is 1 minute shorter than the tiny voice. I need some bombs, baby. Give me that bomb bag so I can start blowing stuff up. Second best 2 minutes of my life. Oh, baby. There's so many things that can be done in 2 minutes. Let's get that bomb bag, baby. Let's buy it. Yeah, that voice would make me cough repeatedly. Bet you're holding that tickle in. I mean, I can... It becomes more of an issue if I get dehydrated, and it's just there's so much air I have to pass through. Major head bobbing on this.
Metal bank depositing.
If I had the money, just go XLR for these voiceovers. And see, I totally get it, Maze Haze. Yeah, I think Go XLRs, they're what, 250, 300? But I enjoy the novelty of this being what my actual voice is capable of. A Go XLR voice would be nice for like a good echo or something like that. But though there are software voice changers that I can get for Stream Deck and stuff. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, let's ride the big old ride here. It will be daring, it will be, you know, all those kinds of other voices.
You got a bomb bag. Now you can carry and use bombs. With this special offer, the bomb bag comes filled with 20 bombs. How lucky.
Yeah, the genuine voice, because, you know, I'm not going to call myself talented, but I have a skill, and I feel like I should use that skill to help make these streams better. Go XLRs are 400? Are you kidding me? Are they 400 because like everyone's buying them right now and setting up streams? Or yep, gotta exploit every talent that's at one's disposal. At Grav, you can be defying gravity. Oh, MSRP on a Go XLR is 400. Isn't there like a Go XLR Mini that's supposed to be cheaper though? Maybe I'm wrong. used to not be able to find one for less than 800 at the start of the pandemic. Okay, yeah, I was wondering, like, did everyone, when the pandemic started, did, like, everyone start streaming or something wild like that, which caused prices of everything weird to go through the roof? Because, yeah, I'm like, wow, I'm glad I was already a streamer before all this stuff kicked in, because, oh boy, I would not have fun trying to cobble together all this equipment during the pandemic. Too many G names. This stream is the G-spot. Oh, Riku, for you?
Fatality. Motaro wins.
Oh, Go XLR MSRP is $500. 500. Go XLR Mini is half that. Okay, that's where I got that $250 figure in my head from. Like, Go XLRs are super cool, so I understand their price. This stream is the G-spot. Bereft of context, that's even better. Riku used to be a voice actor? Awesome! Riku, you definitely sound like a, someone who's well-traveled, to say the least. Someone who's been, you're a renaissance person. So many skills, all contained under one delightful umbrella. What games were you in, Riku? And have you, and also, follow-up question, have you ever hung out in the streams of Fei Lin? She is a legit voice actress and is currently in a couple of games that, like, have just been released. So she's a huge talent. I hope nothing but the best for all that she does. Uh-oh. There he is. I need that mask. I'm no longer part of the living. My sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I'm filled with regret. Translation. I'm disappointed, O moon. I have died. Oh, I plan to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my new dance to someone. I think I needed to have done that like on the first night or something. Riku, beta tester for Microsoft since 2002, signed over 700 NDAs for 25 gaming companies. Oh, snap! I wonder if there may have been wow, I wonder if we may have been, like, physically close to each other and not known it at some point, Riku, because, at one point, a few years back, I know you were probably like an official paid Microsoft employee, perhaps. I also did some beta testing for Microsoft. I went to the campus at Redmond. I have some games that I have play tested that, of course, I still cannot say what I've played, but I can at least say that, yeah, I've beta tested for Microsoft before as well. Spent a couple weekends over there, made a little bit of extra money. Palmcast is back with beer. What you drinking tonight, Palmcast? Tell us. Riku, we probably met. Yeah, I mean, you've seen so many faces. I know I'm kind of like a new face, but yeah, I definitely came in some evenings and some weekends and beta tested some games between I want to say 2015 and 2016. That was when I did my things for Microsoft. Very wild Friday night. Drink with moderation, Palmcast, but also all things in moderation, including moderation. A raspberry sour. Oh, baby. That is the stuff. Drinking Topo Chico. Oh, that's right, Gravebook. You had a bottle of that in your hand when you Snapchatted me earlier today. Sour beers, yeah. When I was more of a drinker, I was definitely big into sour beers. I advanced all right. I cleared the first dungeon, Palmcast. I certainly wish I had done more. I'm just trying to do what I can, as much as I can, before I have to reset. Yep. Great book, rockin' those lovely braids. Phoenix Zombie, haven't tried a sour beer. You know, sour beers are rather polarizing. I'm not gonna outright recommend them, but if you have ever liked sour flavors, then they go places. Yeah, it doesn't sound like flavors and textures that would combine, but yeah, they do work sometimes. What's this? Green clothes, white fairy? So could you by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I think I'm the same as you, sir. A forest fairy. Alas, though I am already age 35, no fairy has come to see me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age. But why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I stand here, waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, lucky. You're so lucky to have a fairy. I know. We should be friends. Yes, yes. In exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tinkle's maps? Why, yes, I will. And I have enough to buy both. Yippee!
You're a fairy, Harry.
The last test you did was for Tiny Build last November. Oh, wow. Well, call again. Tingle, tingle, Kululimpa. These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Let me buy the other mat. Please never do that again, Tingle. At least he's doing us the favor of, like, wearing an extra layer around his hips so that you don't see any bulges or any weird stuff like that. I will steal those words whenever I want. Okay, so I did that. I'm just basically trying to survey around for how much crap I can open up. Just doing stuff off the top of my head. Tingle expand dong! If you steal, Tingle's gonna DMCA your ass. Yeah. I mean, Tingle technically does have all of Nintendo's lawyers at his disposal, so yeah, that cease and desist is gonna be huge. If COVID didn't happen, you'd have been working on the new Xbox? Dang, Riku. Well, for someone so experienced in the game industry, I'm flattered to have someone like you around here, sticking around and hanging out. A Tingle Fairy Panic Slot? Are you perhaps also a Tingle Fairy? But yeah, actually does sound terrifying. Tingle coming at you with Nintendo's lawyers. So now's the good time to say you're a former... Oh! Wow! That must have been an adventure. I mean, obviously you're probably... Well, your name probably showed up in the credits, so you're probably at liberty to say exactly what you developed. Now, Ubisoft? I think it's Ubisoft or Ubisoft. One of those two. This could be a real small world situation here. This could be magic here with Palmcast and Riku. What a coincidence. Ubisoft. Okay. You buy soft. No, I buy hard. I do not take my purchases lightly. I buy everything hard as hell. Ubisoft. Got it. Well, because, you know, French. Phoenix Zombie is a master linguist. A cunning linguist, you might say. Oh, great book, totally. Any quote that's worth putting in the database, please. Robert Headley addicted to the open world games? Yes. 8 years ago. Alright, I'm gonna try for the floor clip here. This should be fun. Or maybe I have to have the bunny hood for this to work correctly. Oh, nope, I did it. I did the floor clip. Just a fun, dumb little thing where you hit the loading zone. Where else do I want to go? Well, Let me deposit these rupees. And quote ad, if you steal, Tingle's gonna DMCA your ass. Yes! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Whatever's happening in chat right now is way more interesting than what I'm doing. Yes, I'm making a deposit here. Saving up a bunch. Okay. Well, this is usually the best time and place. I don't think I've gone through. Let's see that. The bomb shop. That's the regular shop, and that's the weird shop. The curiosity shop. Come in. Tonight got nothing to sell. Kid you out. Can I buy something? I'll pay you good for it. Show it to me. Let's see. I got nothing for you. Thanks. Come in again. Weird shop. Is that like Legend of Zelda Hot Topic? Basically. But you never want to know the source of all the things that go into that shop. They don't want to be bothered still? Ugh. Close for the day. Ticket sales, exchanges. The lottery shop. Oh, this game has a lottery. Neat. Real hot topic. Totally right, Gravebook. Okay, so anyway, let's take a trip. Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, and Tom Clancy. Ooh. Back through time we go. Oh boy, we love that dawn of the first day. The quickest way to the mountains is through the north gate. And let me slow down time. It's imperative to immediately slow down time. Primal got you to Far Cry, then you get to played Blood Dragon. Oh, snap. Real revelations going on in here tonight. Yeah, slow the flow. Slow the flow. All right. Just wish it was paying work though, just gratuity. Watch Dogs shape up in Eagle Flight VR. Oh, snap. Yeah, I'll just walk around to the north side, no big deal. Oh wait, I need like arrows and stuff. Those are important to the adventure. A few bombs, a few arrows. The bushes will provide. Oh yes. The bushes will give me all I need. A major bug in Watch Dogs? Oh dear. Well, whatever that bug is, seems like it may have gotten fixed, so all has turned out well in the end. The slimes. Yeah, weird. It's a slime that exists purely to dispense an item, which makes them very odd, Mushi. Very odd indeed. You know, Gravebook, teaching those kids programming might eventually lead them to doing stuff that Palmcast and Riku are doing today, so you are helping shape the future. Oh, it's the smiles of the slimes? Yeah, the fact that they're so happy to just envelop you in their sliminess. And the fact that their eyes are kind of on stalks like that, it's also pretty creepy. Panic Sloth, a Snapchat beta tester? Look at you. Ooh, I think I've got a stun lock going. Almost. Oh! Well. Oh, and I don't have a fairy. Exporting the podcast. Oh, baby. Well, that's okay. I only saved, like... I saved, like, 30 seconds ago. Didn't lose much of anything. Industry needs some fresh blood. Keep crushing that podcast, Mushi. Pick your brain on Analog. Some interesting tweets today after they revealed their duo. Oh, I'm all ears for more stuff after revealing the duo. One of the really cool things that they did after revealing the duo was revealing that adapter for the Analog Pocket so that you can play Who cards on it. That is super cool. But also the Analog Duo is going to be an all-in-one device. All the Super CDs, the arcade CDs. Good thing you checked the Xbox manufacturer date. Uh-oh. Navigator, did you end up with a 1.6 Xbox? A launch Xbox? Dude! Yes! Navigator, you hit the Xbox jackpot, my dude. Yeah, you had to say goodbye to a good Genesis, but you know what? Worth it. Dodongo just like smoke. A 1.0 Xbox, that is beautiful. Since they modded it, is it safe to assume that they already ripped out the clock capacitor? Yeah, there are a lot of people who are not very happy about the way that Analog decided to market this. But Drac is on the Analog Duo so hard, yeah, that it's almost like they reached into your deepest, wildest dreams, Drac, and they're like, huh, what product can we make that will make Drac want to just throw all of his money at us immediately and stay up all night for a pre-order? Nav, you're gonna get a Duo R. Not bad, especially, if you weigh out certain aspects, getting a Duo and then getting a Super SD and all that. A Dracula and the world's cutest cat. You're halfway there, actually, Gravebook. Not just a Dracula, the best Dracula. You won't need an SSD 3 Navigator? Oh, the Duo R does RGB natively, I guess? Analog has been why you invested more money and time in the OG consoles. And see, that's the thing, is that for certain consoles, the OG experience, there's no replacement for, like, especially with the N64. Original hardware and original controllers, it's like the only real way you can guarantee stability when running these games and stuff. Duo systems don't have disk protection? Oh, that's a juicy thing to exploit. You think you can get an RGB mod? Totally, and if I know Voltar has been working on some stuff. Oh yeah, the word analog, whether it has the UE afterwards, it's always a brain bender. Ooh, that made a chunky sound. Then the Turbo EverDrive, yep. then you'll be set. Someone somewhere is the anal OG. Oh, I see what you did there, Panic Sloth. You plugged a hole where the puns were not filled. Maze, you have a Super NT, love it to death, unsure if you'll ever use it since you use your Super Nintendos more. Oh, really? Do you, Maze, do you also have like a solid game collection of yourself, or do you have an FX Pack Pro as well? Oh, Navigator's getting games on games on games. Love it. Love to hear it. It's some games in a box. Some games in a box, yeah. Ah, okay, Maze. Yeah, if you got an SD to SNES, then you might as well stick with original hardware. But yeah, for the hacks and randomizers, being able to play those on real hardware just makes the experience feel so much more satisfying. Oh, I went the wrong way. For every one dirty thing you say, you keep 20 to yourself. Well, Panic Sloth, at this point, with how late it is, I think you're free to let your freakiest flag fly. Replacing the Super NT is more difficult than an OG SNES. Grumpy wants Gravebook games too. Yeah, you are right, Gravebook. As a moderator, you feel like you have to make sure you set the example for behavior. I'm racking up money like crazy already. Jeez. No, we don't. Sorry, I don't want to kill white wolves, but I have to. Especially because I've got a whole other game that involves white wolves. Or a special white wolf. My longer-term viewers know that I'm currently fighting against Okami, and trying to finish it. Yeah, weighing out cost effectiveness while getting all the bells and whistles, that is hard. That's always hard. Yes, I know, Tingle. I use the silly voice on you, but that's okay. I'm just here to, now that I've got a bunch of loot, I'm gonna buy the Snowhead map. Yes, give me. Yes, I will buy your map, Snowhead. Yes. Ooh, and Romani Ranch. Oh, baby. Now, see, why didn't the Tingle near Romani Ranch have the Romani Ranch map? That's rude. That wolf has the cutest howl, Panic Sloth. Mushi is a Tingle fan. Mushi is out and loud with his Tingle lovin'. Oh, I already have that. Okay. Well then. I think I need fire arrows for this. Nope, bombs don't work. I need to bring the heat. But it's time to head over to the Goron village and do stuff. The Gorons are not happy, to say the least. It's cold. Being the gatekeeper in this cold is hard. I'll open the door with a Goron pound. Gonna close it right away so it doesn't get cold inside, so hurry up and get in. You ready? Scissors Deep, what's going on, bro? Oh my goodness, Scissors Deep, I hope you are well. You're up late. You must, this must be Well, I hope your child is sleeping soundly. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well, Scissors. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, I think the door's over here. There we go. Yep. And now I apologize to everyone's ears. I will turn it down if need be. Cause this might be like, this is worse than Baby Mario's cry in Super Mario World 2, I think. And heck yeah, Need for Speed. Definitely check and see if your PS2 works. If I'm not mistaken, PlayStation 2s are actually pretty robust consoles, so should be fine. Elise is sleeping soundly, and you're having the insomnia. Dang. Isn't that a... I mean, what a reversal of fortune, considering, you know, how things are going. Glad to catch a stream. Heck yeah. Good to see you, Scissors Deep. I hope all is well. Scissors Deep is one of my dearest friends for a long time, coming from the deep cold north, and that's as close as I will get to revealing any of his personal information. Miss you too, buddy. I was so hyped to be able to come over there over the summer, but well, stuff happened.
Well, Daddy, call Daddy.
Well, this isn't helping much.
Oh, I can feel it pounding in the back of my head.
Holy crap, it's snowing over there already? My goodness. It's snowing for you, and it was still 100 degrees for me today. That's not fair at all.
This is the room of the Goron tribe's elder. You have some kind of business with the elder? Fortunately, he's out. Since the elder's gone, son won't stop crying. Wish someone would do something.
I think I roughly know what to do, but I have to make sure that I get the Goron mask first. Didn't stay, but definitely snowed in the morning for an hour. Oh boy. Your winter is going to be absolutely brutal. See, I think I have to go over here and talk to an owl. I can gawk at that too. Oh, that link?
Hoot hoot, we meet again, fair child. Have my stone statues been of help? Well, seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please, watch over these Gorons around you. The land is doomed to be swallowed in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story.
I will proceed.
Hoot, so you're a child of many strengths. Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. I shall take to the air now, flying towards that shrine across the way, so follow behind me. Do not be daunted by appearances. Instead, let your feelings guide you. Let the true path shall open before you. You ready? Follow behind me.
Now, Greybook, you have this nice elevation in your favor. And yeah, back when I first played Scissors Deep, back when I first played Ocarina of Time, I decided on that voice for the owl, so I figured I would just continue that. It seemed like the right move. Oh dear.
Hoot hoot! I've certainly been assured of your courage and determination. From here on, you must not be fooled by appearances. You must rely on your feelings. Now, enter the shrine. Something that will aid you in your quest lies within. Use that item when returning from here.
I don't think anything specifically got discontinued. Unless I happened to say something that may have sounded like that. I don't know. When streaming, I have this really ridiculously short memory. For anyone new to the channel, yeah. Oh, that's how I phrased it. Yeah, for anyone new to the channel, I continued the voice I used for the owl when I played Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So that's how it went. Okay, good. Like, I need a better DVR inside my brain for the shit that I say.
You got the lens of truth. Gaze through it to see mysteries that are invisible to the naked eye. Set it to see to use it. Seeing the truth drains magic power, so tap C again to stop looking and using up magic.
Also, embrace your nerdiness here. The Burnout games are fantastic, Grumpy. Those are... I absolutely love, especially the parts of those games where you crash into shit and make it all blow up. Oh man. For example, you are the eBay navigator. I feel like I should drop bombs on these stones, just a hunch. And my nerdiness, like, it flickers in certain ways. Do I ever do Breath of the Wild Master Mode? Yes, Scissors Deep, I did do Breath of the Wild Master Mode. My deal is, when it came to Breath of the Wild, I had a Wii U. And I'm like, well, okay, if I get Breath of the Wild for my Wii U, then I can hold off on getting a Switch. And sure enough, Breath of the Wild was good enough for holding me off on needing a Switch for an entire year. So I played just a normal playthrough of Breath of the Wild on my Wii U. So when I finally got a Switch, I got Breath of the Wild for that as well. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go whole hog on this. I am gonna go get Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna get the DLC, and I'm gonna master mode on the Switch. And well, you know, a combined 800 hours later and all that, and yeah. Oh, it's a ghost. Jose! Of all things to get you out of hiding. Hope you're doing well, Jose. Good to see you, dude. You're up late. And it is a Friday, but still, you're up late. There we go. Let's speak.
Can it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can see me, then follow behind me.
You're not wrong, Scissors Deep. Everyone forgets there's a Wii U, but the Wii U is actually fantastic. The Wii U is just misunderstood. The Wii U was Nintendo's Saturn. That's how I'll describe it. It may not be perfectly accurate, but you know what? It's close enough to kind of convey how weird and misunderstood the Wii U was. I love my Wii U. I had a lot of good times with it. Jose, chilling after a long week. You're well. Good to see you too, man. Jose is now officially. First it was, I believe. First it was. Well, it was the Contrix and Girl Tricks. But now Jose is now the physically closest viewer to me. Jose is all of like a third of a mile south of me. It's great. The Wii U was 4 GameCubes duct taped together. And the Saturn still had more CPUs. Someone mixed the Wii U games with Wii at the library. Oh, yeah, that would certainly be cause for some violence. Oh, you're taking me that way, Mr. Ghosty Goron? And draining all my magic? Nope, I don't have time for you, Wolf. And clearly, even with the RAM expansion, this Lens of Truth visual effect here is a strain on the Nintendo 64. At least the magic drain is slow. I'll give it that. But all this so I can get to a giant ladder that's on a wall. Ah, you get to. You got here. Sleepy, but also want ice cream. What did you end up getting for dinner, actually, Yuga 2? I may have missed it. Did you go the Taco Bell route? Panic Sloth. Most gaming stuff hasn't made the move with me. I have feelings about going back to the old house. Hopefully you'll get them eventually. Yeah. I think all your gaming things, you know, they're truly yours. So you deserve to have your gaming things. Your gaming things will make you feel whole again. So fill your gaming hole, Panic Sloth. It's the right thing to do. Maybe Gravebook has some games that will fill your gaming hole. Taco Bell way too late if people went to Sonic. Oh, okay. Sonic will put together a good filling meal. To this day, I still like Sonic's burgers. Fun manic trivia fact, Sonic was my first ever job. The day after I turned 16, my dad, who was managing a Sonic at the time, took me with him to his store and then had me fill out an application and got me put to work immediately. I had basically no downtime after turning 16. I got put to work ASAP. And then my parents would later get frustrated because, you know, the money, when it's the year 2000 and you're making a very rich $5.15 an hour, you know, it's a lot of money to a young one. Eventually I stopped working for Sonic, started working for AMC Theaters, which is a job I loved even more. But yeah. Barbecue popcorn chicken, jalapeno cheddar poppers, and an ocean water. Oh, you get to. That's a slamming meal. Fill your gaming hole is probably the quote of the day. We've been quotable all night, Scissors Deep. Worst frame rates? 4-player deathmatch with bots. In Perfect Dark, all neutron bombs. I mean, like, I know Perfect Dark is not designed in any way to be, you know, a racist thing, but N-bomb, there are multiple meanings for that. Digging potatoes, that sounds like a very Montana first job, Gravebook. Nanny, receptionist at a dental clinic too. Perfect Dark was and still is amazing. I'm so glad I have an actual copy of it too. Oh, Good Place. Excellent.
This is the grave where a Goron hero rests. I came here to put up the Great Heroes Memorial, but the return route has been blocked by snow, and I can't get back to Goron Village. Even worse, my brother has been frozen solid from the cold. The way things are looking, I'll be frozen too. Oh, which times like this make me wish I'd taken some of the hot spring water I found when I was digging the hero's grave.
Yeah, Perfect Dark was a technical miracle beyond all imagination. It really is.
Hot Springs now covered by a gravestone. Can't move a gravestone that big by myself. I guess this is what's meant by the Goron saying, there's no use in crying over split rocks.
Alright, let's go inside, homie. Yeah, that rare replay collection is a hell of a value. If I had an Xbox One, I would so get it. Are they making a brand new Perfect Dark for the Xbox Series X and S?
The soaring one said the one who would see me would be arriving soon. Seems that it turned out to be true. I'm Darmani III. The blood of the proud Goron heroes runs in me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. But alas, I'm now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping I could drive off a demon. Been wreaking havoc on Goron Village. Then the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley, and now here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron Village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So, you can use magic. The Soaring One also told me that you're able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it's beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows.
Well, it's a good thing I know this little thing called the Song of Healing. Maybe. Unless I'm kind of sequence breaking something, but I think I'm on the right track. Left, right, down, left, right, down. Yeah, I think the new Battletoads, I think, restored a lot of faith in Rare to do good things with their pieces of intellectual property.
What a soothing melody. My sorrows are melting away into the song.
An Assassin's Creed reinstall. Boom! That's marketing, baby. I have heard good things about Sea of Thieves. I know a couple streamers who, you know, they stake their entire reputation on it. it seems like a really interesting game. Not for me, but, you know, seems great nevertheless. Sea of Thieves gave Rare a lot of goodwill. Yeah. And I was actually really tickled that Rare finally released Sea of Thieves, because I'm like, huh, after all these years going back to the Super Nintendo, they finally figured out how to make a pirate game.
I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave.
You should read it. Oh, so it's some sort of grave that's also a book.
You got the Goron mask. This mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Goron. Press C again to return to normal.
For the Goron village, I have asked your assistance.
Alright, let's see what this puppet can do. I'd scream like that too if my body turned into that.
The Goron hero, Darmani III, rests here. In honor of a great hero, this memorial is inscribed with the knowledge of a great hero. Will you read the knowledge imparted by the hero?
Sure. Now that you have an OG Xbox, you have to try Grab by the Ghoulies. Oh man. The fact that that game was like possibly in the pipeline or something like that. Ugh. Just me or is this Goron voice kinda? What is it about my Goron voice, Scissors?
Oh, the chosen Goron hero, your power to lift objects without effort is mightier than the strength of any other. And your heart is strong too, as it is filled with compassion that is kinder than any other. Goron heroes press A in the analog stick so they may curl up and roll wherever it is they may need to go. If Gorons who possess magic power roll swiftly enough, spikes will emerge from their bodies so they may mow down enemies. Water is disastrous for Goron heroes, for they sink like stones and are rendered motionless in the deep. Beware.
Techniques for battle.
The powerful punch that Goron heroes unleash by pressing B is feared by all. By repeatedly pressing B, Goron heroes will deal out a barrage of punches. After using A to curl up, a Goron can jump with B and land with quaking impact that is so mighty it can flatten enemies.
Yes. Outrun, outrun, outrun. I was totally going to say it, Navigator. I was going to let you kind of make it there yourself, but yes. Outrun 2006, that's one of the most perfect racing games ever created. Truly, truly. And I'm glad you like my voice, Scissors. Anyone play Breakdown on the OG Xbox? Oh, I bet there are several Breakdown players here. And Sega GT, yes. And, you know, not to toot my own horn a bit, but Chronicles of Riddick as well. I need more bottles. I feel like I should have 2 or 3 by now, but I've been severely lacking on that activity. Chronicles of Riddick is one of the dopest games ever made. I had a good time streaming it, even though I completely sucked at it.
You're not the great Darmani, are you? Then just whose grave was I making? Did you come back to life because it was so warm beneath your grave?
Oh wait, I forgot to collect the hot water. The game made you watch the movies again? Yeah, totally a top 10 game for the Xbox. And it's still cheap too. I scored my copy of Chronicles of Riddick for 20 bucks, shipped. Breakdown is a story, but was a challenge to stream. Dude, Breakdown was whooping your ass, Yuga, too. I know you're a good game player. I'm not knocking your skills, because Breakdown was pure savagery. An Oddworld, yes, the Oddworld games are always worth it.
Huh? What have I been doing? Oh, you alright, brother? You were frozen, but the Great Darmani saved you. The Great Darmani? What's with you? Are you half asleep? Do you hear this guy? The Great Darmani died long ago and is lying in his Darmani! I was shocked too. Somehow, seems like Great Darmani isn't dead. Really? With this, Star of Hope appears in Goron Village. Great Darmani, please do something about the blizzard blowing in from Snowhead.
Can do. Those little chicken things remind you of the diaper dude. You mean the Gorons, Panic Sloth? The diaper dude from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? That diaper dude was hilarious. I knew I could survive the fall. Ooh, that rumble pack really went off. And there's usually hearts and the little snowballs down here. There we go. Yeah, some games are good for the nostalgia, but there are quite a few other games that, like I think what happens with a few games is that since you're young and you have a lot of time to waste, you can just grind the game for a bit and eventually get good, and it's just like the game becomes automatic to you. But when you're an adult, you don't want things to become excessively difficult. You just want to be able to play the game and enjoy it sometimes. Yeah, absolutely love both of the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies. Those are so comfort food. Anyone play Whacked on the Xbox? Oh, I'm not aware of Whacked. Yeah, if this is Breath of the Wild, that fall would totally have killed me. Oh, man. Early stage Breath of the Wild is just dying over and over. Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black on the Xbox, I could play that all damn day, and when I finally get my Xbox modded, I know I'm gonna stream the shit out of that game. Even though I actually have Ninja Gaiden Sigma on my PS3, technically I could get away with playing that. Kung Fu Panda movies? Yes! Oh, the Kung Fu Panda movies are just so sweetly inspirational and stuff. They're good comfort food movies, and, well, pandas are an inside joke with me and a certain group of my friends, too, so it's like they play double duty. Don't play Asura's Wrath, just watch it on YouTube. Got it, Yuga2, got it. Started Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox. Yeah, so fun. I just love how smooth the Ninja Gaiden fight mechanics are. There's just something so very satisfying about slashing through the enemies. Oh no, why it wiped your game data, Panic Sloth? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, because that intro on the plateau is it can be a heck of a time. The Ryu and Akuma's fights, oh baby. Yeah, the DOA games, their combat, especially the defending and parrying system, oh my gosh. The way you could counter in those games was so good. It was also super satisfying in Ninja Gaiden to, there's actually a specific hallway that you can grind like crazy for orbs, and you can ride that into fully maxing out the wooden sword, and it is so fun when you max it out. Oh, daddy, huh? Cold daddy. Huh? Darmy? Where's my daddy? Crap. I know I have to do something. I have to learn the Goron song. I need to thaw out the old man first. But where is he? You're a Dragon Sword purist. Oh, yeah. Maxing out the Dragon Sword was also pretty neat. You saw Sword and had to come back. Well, at the least I could do Gravebook. Is to make sure that I honor you correctly, Gravebook, by making sure that the Master Sword gets unsheathed a little bit. Just, you know, gotta show off the hardware a little bit, because I have this Master Sword. I am now a Hylian champion because of Gravebook. Forgot there was Avatar for the Xbox and PS2. Wasn't that game like just? It wasn't trash, but it was just mediocre, wasn't it? Thaw Daddy Goron. That Vigorian flail. Oh, the combos from the Vigorian flail. Yes, yes. Let's see. There is some stuff to do with the ocarina here. Yes, yes. Drac gave you some of that sword option. Oh wait, what if I go? There was a core game made by Platinum. It would be okay if it was a bargain game that was stupidly hard. Yeah, it felt like that core game was basically like budget kiddie Bayonetta. Oh yeah, baby, we got Donkey Konga here. PTSD from the child, yes. I gotta figure out wherever the Goron Elder is hiding and thaw him out. I forget where I was. I think I was at a game shop. Yeah, it was when I was with Itty Bitty Ruby last weekend, and we were at a game shop, and they were only like 15 bucks. And they had the Donkey Kong bongos, and I'm like, ooh, should I? Should I? And I didn't do it. I ended up picking up a PlayStation 1 DualShock along with RC Pro-Am and Super Mario Brothers 2 for my NES. Yeah, I wasn't gonna subject you to the crying children for longer than necessary. I wanted to get OG Ninja Gaiden as well, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to overdo it, and I got good game shops here, so. Where else can I go? I don't have fire yet, and that's a problem. Yeah, there are a lot of annoying sounds here in Majora's Mask. You know, they only had a year to slap together this game, so they did their best. Drac, you have Donkey Konga but no bongos? Oh man. Now I'm thinking to myself, if I had bought those bongos, then I would happily have sent them to you. Game shop reopening? Upgrading the store during the mini shutdown? Ooh, upgrading in what ways? All you really need in life is Gravebook, Drac, and Panic. You don't even need me at this point. We'll get stoned and play Donkey Kong. All the Donkey Kongs. The bongo will be the start of it, but we'll keep going from there. Okay, now I'm just going in circles here. So about the Goron Elder, where is he hiding? Maybe I should talk to more of the Gorons inside there. That could actually give me a clue on what to do. And I should probably talk to these Gorons as that. Like, go figure, they had the audacity to make a baby crying sound that was worse than Baby Mario in Super Mario World 2. No, I've got these Gorons thinking they're hallucinating. Actually, Robert Headley, if you ever feel like it, I feel like a GameCube would be a fantastic way if you wanted to get into some of the Nintendo consoles that you missed. There is magic in a GameCube. I pinky promise you that. store's having some problems. Imagine that. Wait a second. Oh, I think the Goron Elder is in the place with the wolves. That's right. Yeah, GameCube's freaking rock. Bless yourself with a GameCube and a Game Boy player. Yes. And then head over to the Code Junkies website and get yourself an action replay and just prosper. Nothing but prosperity. Get the Game Boy interface software. So good. Punching wolves. Or if you get lucky enough, GC loader. Yeah, they keep cranking out GC loaders, and those things sell out instantly. It's bonkers. Yeah, Twilight Princess is good enough. Yeah, the Twilight Princess on GameCube is the true version. But a hacked Wii U is also fun. Yeah, Robert Headley, definitely go hang out with McQueeb. He's playing Noita, and it's always a good time. Now that it's gone 1.0, I'm sure he's just enthusiastic through the roof. McQueeb's a good dude. Oh wait, I need to figure out under which snowball the Goron Elder is hiding. It's like frozen under one of these. And then I have to thaw him out. Or is he under the ice? I think he's under the ice. Or wait, maybe the Goron Elder is under. I have to go get some hot water, and then I have to go thaw out that thing. Wii Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, Wii U Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. Yeah, I would. And it definitely has some of those nice quality of life things that make it even better than what you had on the GameCube. So yeah, you can't go wrong with any Twilight Princess. Yeah, McQueeb. I don't know how McQueeb has a full-time job and streams as much as he does, and how his dear sweet wife. Oh man, Internet Nana. She is a saint for how much he streams. You get to calling it a night. Hey, get some sleep, man. You had a nice, satisfying dinner. You had some. I appreciate all the good energy you brought into chat tonight. You get to, and yeah, I'll see you around, dude. I don't think I ever played State of Emergency though. The resurgence of the beat 'em up. I think between River City Girls and Streets of Rage 4, the beat 'em up is certainly on its way back. Yep, the Scott Pilgrim re-release is happening, and I'm going to buy the living hell out of it. Gonna get that physical version and just crush it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe the Goron Elder can wait. Maybe I'll be just fine. A 3D beat 'em up that's actually good is hard. Completely, yes. Okay. Oh, dang it. Fighting Force. Oh my god, I was wondering if someone was going to name drop Fighting Force. I didn't want to do it because that was like, it's not so much a deep cut, but for a while it was like the only 3D beat 'em up we had and all that. So it's just kind of funny to think about that's how it went. So I think with that in mind, y'all, I am going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you all for being super awesome tonight. This was, I don't really have the words for it. It's like each successive stream is the new best stream ever. And it's all thanks to you guys. I've had a freaking ton of fun tonight. just rolling through this and watching just all you guys hang out with each other. It's been nothing but love, nothing but amazing love. Oh my god. Jose, Navigator, Grumpy, Riku, Palmcast, Scissors Deep, all the crew, Gravebook, Panic Sloth, all of you hung out with me late, Drac Tactics, yes, Grumpy, love you all, appreciate you all, so many of you have been super cool, as always, Merc Doty, Mushi, Maze Haze. Have a good night, everyone. We're gonna go on a little bit of a raid. I think it's been a little while since I raided Ghost Princess, so we're gonna go give her some love. I know that you will instantly, if you've not hung out with Ghost Princess yet, you will instantly fall in love with her. Let's make sure to give her the raid call, because it is perpetually, whether I'm streaming or not, it is perpetually a manic panic. I will see you on Sunday for more Majora's Mask. Take care.